shadow. Oh, I'm muted. It's towards the top. Are y'all ready?
Yeah, I've been ready.
Peanut butter
Woohoo!
jelly.
Can you put that in a bowl and then shut my door?
Pineapple apple.
Because my game's starting. I'm live right now. Oh, but no one can see us. There we go. Man!
My master, Sauron,
Ah!
bids thee welcome.
Whoa.
Oh, for a whole
What?
year? We have been, what do you call it, for a year.
Yes.
Oh.
I know. Oh my god, I kept getting memories on Facebook.
My master,
I know, I was like, yeah.
bids thee welcome.
Yeah, of our
It's-
being like, it's our first stream.
It's so crazy to me that we've been playing for a year.
Yeah.
We got a
Like,
raid?
Most of it feels longer, and some of it doesn't. So.
Wait, why did it say raid? We didn't get her.
Just a bunch of us were
Are we
resubscribing.
Oh, I think I need to
Raid Shadow
fix that. I
Legends.
need to fix that.
I'm just kidding.
With the search bar thing, you're gonna have to refresh. It's the only way to get it to go away.
Oh, you know, I updated for a bunch of new mods. Dude, there's one that just makes me feel like we're in a video game, and I'm so fucking excited. Like, it's stupid. But I showed Jason, I was like, this is so cool. You'll
It
see.
makes you happy. It's not.
It does. I know.
Exactly.
That is very true. Very true. Yeah.
I
So
was,
go ahead.
I was just talking to them about how the measuring thing is working, because when you hover over all the icons on the home screen, it does it. The one that measures how far it is between the tokens.
Oh. Yeah. Like how far away it is from your token. That's awesome.
Fun. Yep, where'd she go?
My master, Sauron the Great, bids thee welcome.
Oh, do you guys see the wands I made? I posted it in the wares.
Oh, I go look.
Where?
It's at the
In
top.
the wares.
I know. I was making a weird joke.
Oh my god.
Did
You know I can't
So
stop
sorry.
can't be working.
Sebastian
I was
came
like,
in and
"Ooh,
started talking to me. You were saying something. I'm really sorry. What were you
I
saying?
was just saying the mod you mentioned that measures between the tokens.
Mhm.
It works.
It
I was
works.
goofing with it on the home screen.
Yay! Okay. Yeah.
No-
So if
no
there's having to like drag and stuff, it will make things a lot easier. Unfortunately, I don't think it works on my end. I still have
no.
to measure. Well, because I don't have a single token. I usually have multiple.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. So we'll go ahead and we'll start with the recap. I will be honest, today's session is probably not going to have any combat. If there's combat,
Okay.
y'all did something crazy.
You'd be dumb.
Thank you. You're so sweet. But yeah, so this session is going to be very RP and like less about combat and stuff. I'm not going to give away too much, but you'll notice that there is, you'll be like, oh, this is like a video game. You'll see what I
Okay.
mean at the end. Okay. So last we left off, real quick, just because I'm thinking about it, because I'm reading it. So I tried a new thing where I upload our audio from the stream and it automatically creates a recap for me. It was awesome. So it's
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that.
yeah, dude, it's so cool. It's not perfect by any means. I got all the names
Oh,
wrong,
yeah.
but like it got the idea
Right.
of what happened. So I'm super excited to do that because it will make my life 1,000 times easier.
And then you can go in and correct
Well,
the
I
stuff
can
that
give
needs-
you
yeah.
guys access to it because it
Oh,
also has like the locations you went, the spells you used.
Oh, nice.
the NPCs, you
That
know,
would be
all of
awesome.
that. Yeah. So I will give you guys access to that so you can have access to it. Well, that was weird and redundant, but okay. So last we
Point,
left
point
off,
taken.
our intrepid adventurers found themselves delving into the Academy's forbidden Hall of Necromancy, where they encountered a sinister figure wearing a cracked white mask, fox mask, amid an otherworldly fog. This mysterious entity engaged the party in a harrowing battle while taunting them about a blood ritual. Through clever use of invisibility, power spells, and coordinated attacks, the party managed to defeat their foe, though not before he delivered a devastating blow to Eerie, and also cryptically spoke of bringing him, quote unquote, bringing him back. In the aftermath of the battle, the party discovered that there were two unconscious Academy students, Zen and Tally, near a ritual circle of dried blood. Their daring rescue required careful navigation across a treacherous gaps, with Korvath using his flight abilities to transport the students to safety. The discovery of a water-stained love letter to someone named Vesper suggested darker motivations behind the masked figure's actions, hinting at an attempted resurrection ritual and connections to a mysterious organization known as the Perilous. Now, having earned both acclaim and the attention of Archmage Nikto for their heroic deeds, the party finds themselves at a crossroads. With Silvara's promotion to adept status and strange occurrences plaguing the Academy, from mysterious oceanic booms to weakening magical wards and darkening skies, our heroes must unravel the growing threads of conspiracy. We return as they prepare to face these mounting mysteries, all while dead animals continue to wash up on the shores east of the Academy. The mysterious fog of Adar Aran grows closer, and the birds flee westward in droves. So, there is our recap. Now, I had Silvara roll a check. We're going to do this a little bit differently today. Let me pull up my notes real quack. Real quack. Hold on.
Is Silvara here?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just not on camera.
I'm
Yeah.
here. My audio just cut out a bunch. We're doing one. I'm sorry, because I heard you had me do a check, and then my audio dipped out for like 30 seconds.
Oh, that's okay. I was just saying I had to do a check, but we're gonna do something a little bit different. And I'm pulling up notes real quick.
Okay.
If I can remember where I fucking put anything. Oh, there we go. See break. Okay. We're gonna actually have Silvara leave chat for a moment. So go ahead and go into the waiting room, and I will pull you back in.
What?
I'm gonna let
Overall.
everyone else stay so that you guys can hear. I just don't want Silvara to hear. Okay. Eerie.
Oh.
As you lay in your cot, fall asleep, sleep really hard for a long time. But then the cold finds you. It presses into your bones with this hunger deeper than the sea itself. You know without question, without doubt. Hold on. Oh my God, what?
Did you mess with the stuff? Cause
I'm sorry, give me a second, guys.
It's like it's a really dramatic moment.
Pause.
Kids just know. Kids just know.
They do.
They do. It was Sixth Sense about important or fun things.
Yes.
Why we have spray bottles. Psst, psst.
Right?
You broke me out of my pause.
Yes. Goodness.
Dude, and how cool was that TikTok that Cell tagged us in to retire and start a bakery?
Yeah. I was like, we're already on our way.
Yeah,
Like,
we're doing that.
there.
We got that covered. We just gotta live. That's all.
Already
Okay.
planned.
I am really sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. Give me just a quick second. Let me find what I'm looking for. Where is it? It's not under that. What the fuck? Hold on, let me look for it. There it is. Okay, Eerie. I'll start over. The cold finds you before anything else. It presses into your bones with a hunger deeper than the sea itself. You know, without a doubt, without question, that you are drowning. Your limbs move sluggishly, weighed down by the endless, crushing dark. Above you, the surface shimmers. There's a thin, broken line of light, but it seems impossibly far. You kick and you fight. The instinct to survive thrashes within you. It's desperate and primal. But the harder you struggle, the heavier the ocean feels, folding around you. The cold sharpens, and you feel as it bites at your fingers, your lips, until finally you just stop. Your muscles slack, and you let the weight just take you. And as you sink deeper into the black, you have something strange that happens. You feel peace. Panic slips away, drowned by the numbing cold. It almost like cradles you, welcomes you. There's this terrible comfort. And for the first time, you almost feel safe. And then something slithers up your legs. Cold, coiling with slow possession. And you shoot awake, your heart hammering, your breath ragged. And for a moment, you can't tell if you're still drowning or if you are awake. The world feels kind of thin and stretched, almost distant. And deep in your belly, sitting like a coin dropped in a well, there's this sensation of conflicting knot of like this tender warmth and hollow foreboding. All right. Let me turn down the music a tiny bit. Okay, I am going to bring Silvara back, and Eerie, you have to leave.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. So okay. Eerie's gone. Silvara, welcome back.
Thanks. I was
Okay.
trying to read facial expressions, and then, like, I don't know what's happening. This looks like a roller coaster of emotions.
It kind of was.
And then the
Yeah.
music turned down. It's like, oh god.
Silvara. The cold hits you first. It's blinding and breathless. This black water churns above you, these walls of it crashing endlessly, pulling you deeper into the water. And you kick and you claw, your lungs burn with the need for air, but your arms find nothing. Only this heavy clutch of sea kind of dragging you down. Panic blooms in your chest, wild and sharp, thrumming in your ears. And you look up, the surface is there, a broken shard of light, but it feels unreachable. You look down. In the dark below, something moves. It's you. No. It's not you. Recognition kind of punches through your terror. You see Eerie, and you suddenly realize that you're not drowning, but only feeling a reflection of what she's feeling. Her hair drifts around her like a crown of shadows, her arms fighting towards the surface. Her eyes are wide and terrified. Slowly and inexorably, she stops fighting, and she starts to sink. The cold around her seems to thicken, this water swallowing her whole. And from the darkness below her, something stirs. You see as a tentacle, pale as moonlight, kind of coils up through the black, winding itself around Eerie's leg. You instinctively reach out, but you're too slow, and the darkness claims her as she's pulled down out of you. And you jolt awake, your breath heaving, heart racing against the fear in your chest. And we'll bring Eerie back. Okay, so you guys are currently in your bunks. Let me move you over there.
Sitting
Uh,
in silence with nothing but that creepy music.
Right?
Right?
Oh yeah.
it is
So you had
amazing.
the music still, huh?
So you guys were still in your little room.
Dang it, the map's back to not loading.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
God damn it. That's
You
so
and this
annoying.
fucking map, bro.
Yeah.
Well, you
I
guys-
loaded earlier and now it's back to nope.
At least you got to see it.
It's working fine for me. So.
Silvara and Eerie, you both woke up at the same time. Everyone else is likely still sleeping. Or meditating or whatever it is they do.
You just hear Corvette. Give me a pie. Oh, a pie. Pie. Oh, hi. I'm awake now.
I feel like Eerie would kind of have jolted awake, you know, like when you get the falling sensation.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
That, that kind of wake up.
Yeah.
I don't know if Silvara would wake up quite so violently, but
I don't remember. really
Silvara
saying
would
what-
probably be like hyperventilating as she wakes up, for sure.
You're so little. Like, that can still be quiet.
That's true.
I think Eerie would probably notice because she'd be looking around after that,
Yeah.
like, just kind of see that and be like, "You all right over there?"
Yeah, I would also definitely be staring in your direction. I was like, no, I just had possibly the worst dream I've ever had. Don't go swimming. Please don't go swimming anytime soon. Let's just don't go swimming.
Okay. Is this like one of your Tide Song things?
Yeah, I just had a dream that I was drowning, or I thought I was drowning, but really, like, you were in the water underneath me, and I was feeling what you were feeling, and you were drowning, and I was trying to get to you, and I couldn't get to you, and then you were gone.
Right.
And there was a tentacle that was pulling you down. Don't go swimming.
Was the tentacle around my leg?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I had a very similar dream, but you weren't there. It was just me.
Okay.
It'll be fine. I'm not
Just-
worried about it. Listen, I'll stay in
No
shallow water.
swimming for you.
I'll
Yes.
stay in shallow water because that would, for me it seemed impossibly fucking deep. So
Yeah,
I just won't go in deep water. It'll be fine.
it was pitch black. I could only see you and the tentacle and a light above us, but it was out of reach. So yeah, maybe like no deeper than an inch, because maybe it's a magical tentacle.
Just the tip.
Damn it.
Just the tip.
Corvette hears you say magical tentacle, and he just goes, I should have stayed asleep with the. And he like nods
you're
his head
just-
down, like.
It's just like, listen, I'm not talking about it with Saga, so you know it's fine.
Is probably not noticed that any of you are awake yet because she is absolutely has like a pillow over her head. Like she's like laying and it's like on top of her and she's holding it down like over her head.
That's how my dad used to sleep. Like he would always have a pillow over his face.
Oh my god. The most dramatic way of sleeping possible.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Look, I'm sure that it was nothing. I mean, there's
And
I'm not
Corvette's just
going-
like, don't touch anything, we'll be fine. Okay, let's just. He
That's-
starts getting
that's
ready.
like-
Like,
a personal attack against me to tell me not to touch anything.
you heard me.
Like you don't want me to have any fun.
Oh, you have plenty. I have seen you have plenty of fun without touching random objects. It's okay.
Very
It-
boring.
It could be nothing, but so far, all of my dreams have had at least one thing in them actually happen. So let's
Well-
just be very cautious.
Maybe I'll just get the fun tentacle part, and that will be the one thing that happens.
It didn't seem very fun.
The fun. Oh god. Corvus is like, she is right though. Like, remember the time when I died, you know, the library, she saw the bad guys before they came. So we
Yeah.
we do have a right to be cautious around what she says. So
Right, but I mean, I can't promise I'm not gonna go in the water when we're about to go investigate
well,
dead
yeah,
animals washing up on the beach.
I will keep an eye on her, Silvara, I promise.
All right,
I'm
you.
gonna put you in a
Maybe the
bubble.
reason I'm drowning is because you, with your heavy armor, is pulling me down into the water.
What if you ride on my shoulders? There you go.
Nope. Bubbling.
Bubbling.
Oh my god.
I haven't had calamari yet, so maybe I'll eat some tentacles.
See? You've had rats, now you can have calamari.
And cards. Those didn't taste good.
Yeah,
Yeah, the cards. That one was. I forgot about the cards, honestly, but that was.
Whatever this calamari is, it can't be as good as pie. So let's just stick with the pie.
Calamari
What
pie.
if it was calamari pie? Yep. See.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess I'll have to try it. Like I said,
I feel like we could get Corvus to eat anything if we made it
If
into a
you
pie.
just say it was a pie, it'd just be like.
I
it's
can't
pie.
guarantee I like it, but I'd probably try it. Yeah, sure.
Red, do you take pie commissions? I'll supply all the ingredients.
And then he
Sure.
Corvette just like he gets like the light bulb expression on his face. He's like, red, stone pie.
Oh. You're right.
It's
It's like a pie crust with just scones in the
Scones.
middle. Like,
It'd be extravagant.
Oh my god, you guys.
with some like cream to dip it in, you know, like.
I was thinking of a whole line of suggestive pies. It's like cream pie, calamari pie, apple American pie, you know.
Oh, God.
What's this America you speak of?
You guys remind me of that movie about the pie, the waitress.
The
I
play.
don't want this baby pie, or whatever.
Mm.
No, you know,
You're right,
you
you're
guys
right.
know what I'm talking about? About the pie.
I love that
I
movie.
spent a long time since
What is the
I've
name?
seen
Is
it,
it-
Yeah.
Did she live in Walmart? Or am I
No,
thinking of a
that-
different
that's
movie?
where the heart is. We're talking about waitress. You
Yeah,
know,
it's with,
Oh.
isn't it with Nathan
Pie,
Fillion and
go
he's like a
Yeah.
doctor?
Yes.
This pie
Oh yes,
thing
I don't
got
want
us
Earl's
way off
baby
track.
pie.
I like this. I like this pie train we're on here.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't help it. Like you guys are just pieing it up, you know.
No, not you, just all of us.
Right.
We are the pie.
Like Saga is waking up and she's like looking around, like, why is everyone up?
You're missing.
Oh, don't blame
all
me.
the-
They woke me up.
Oh no!
You're missing all the
My
tentacle
headphones
top.
just turned off.
Oop.
Yeah, what?
Her headphones turned off. Are we good now?
They did. They just were like, it went, brrr, and I was like, oh no!
It's hard to sleep when they're talking about jump roping with an octopus.
Yeah.
Who's jump roping with that?
Well, they said it was the fun tentacles or something.
I said fun
Oh.
tentacles.
Oh,
I
it's
said
your-
very not
that
fun
makes sense.
tentacles.
Also, that
So-
makes sense that you wouldn't be having fun tentacles, but you would. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
they don't.
Jesus.
They don't get me like you do, Saga.
Right. Yeah.
All right, everybody up. Come on.
Yeah.
Savara, don't you have a meeting to go to?
I do, yeah. I need to meet with Archmagus Nikdo.
Nick Do.
Would you like to do that right now?
I think it depends just what everybody else wants to do.
Yeah, I
I
think,
think
you
it
should.
would probably make sense to get that done in out of the way.
Yeah,
Maybe.
you should. He wanted to meet you this morning. So.
It's Saga's got
Get your-
a whole morning routine.
Update your nerd status.
Your nerds.
Corvath will while everybody's talking and getting ready, he's gonna like run to the dining room and grab like just like a tray and put like assorted snacks and food on it for everybody and bring it back to the room so they can get ready and eat at the same time.
I love that.
It's like a maid service.
Yeah, exactly. He's your friend, duh.
Ah, this is perfect. Thank you, Corvath.
So he goes, doo doo doo. He goes, I'll be back in a minute. And
For those of you who have never experienced Sokka's morning routine,
Oh
oh god.
this is the first time.
Oh, yep.
I think we've all been. You've always gotten a separate room.
Yeah. But Ravenna's like been in my room too, so she's.
Oh,
here
yeah, yeah.
and
I'm
stuff
chill
too,
with
but
it.
Yeah. So like, she starts off and like she like finds water. There's probably like that's common. Like there's like a water basin or whatever, and she washes her face and stuff. But then she has like special oils that she gets out and she's like rubbing into her skin and like she's doing her hair and everything, and she pulls out a fresh her fresh outfit out of like her bag and stuff, and she's kind of like turns a little bit, so she does the whole like shirt over like the other shirt, and then you take the other shirt off and shimmy out. Yeah.
Do you
Saga would absolutely
your-
have a get ready with me channel.
Oh yeah, she would.
do your oils smell like anything? Do they have any particular
Yeah,
smell?
so it has a very nutty smell. So at this point, you've realized that this is. I mean, it was probably obvious it wasn't my normal smell, but now you know where it came from. So it has like a very nutty smell, but it also has like very strong like cinnamon,
Ooh.
clove, like warming spices, as well as that like nutty undertone to
Erie's
it.
just like here. I was thinking the smell of spices came from her pack.
Yeah.
You and your spices. But that's fine. It smells good. I don't.
Yeah. So these spices, she's gonna you asked. She goes into a whole thing about how these spices are really good for blood flow, and they're really good, like this whole long spiel.
And he starts doing the wow. That's crazy.
That's so great.
Erie's like, so if I don't use those oils, that means I'm gonna bleed less when I get stabbed. Noted. Bad
No,
blood
it
flow?
actually means you'll probably either get clogged or like have other issues. It could, mean that there's like certain areas that are colder and things, but like if you want to use some, you can. And she goes to like hand the bottle over.
You're just like, oh, thank you. She just like doesn't want to be
On
rude,
her
so she
wrist.
like does
Yeah,
a couple of drops. Like she doesn't want to waste Saga's stuff because she doesn't care that much, but she doesn't want to be rude and turn it down because Saga's probably super precious about all that stuff.
Right.
I like to imagine that, like, because Ravenna's been in there with Saga in morning routines. It's like they're kind of doing it in tandem.
It's like they're handing off,
like handing
each
stuff
other.
together.
Yeah.
For like, exactly.
Like as she mentions it, Ravenna's already handing it to her. Like, see, I have this oil, and then here it comes just floating into view from Ravenna.
Yeah, exactly. Like I finished the charcoal like lining, and then I hand you the charcoal so you could do your liner. Yeah.
I love
now
this.
It's time for the setting spray.
Yeah. Yes. So yeah, we have like this whole thing now down to a pat because we've done it quite a few times.
I love it. Okay, Silvara. How are you just going to go down by yourself?
Do you want me to come with you?
Well, I think I probably should meet with him alone. However, I think I would feel better having someone somewhat close by.
I could stand outside the door and wait if he's okay with that.
We could walk down with you and kind of hang around.
I
You
think
could go
that
into
sounds
the-
good.
Go into the office alone, but we'll be nearby.
I like that idea.
Okay.
Especially since
think
we
that-
don't know what is all going on here, and there's obviously something going on, but we do need to be careful.
Yeah. And if something like if since I have to go in alone, assumedly to talk to him about, my path to mastery, I'll make sure that I have, sending ready just in case, because I don't
Well,
know.
don't- is your telepathic bubble thing once a day? Because if we hang within 30 feet of the room, if
It
it's,
is,
like-
but it also puts a shiny
Ow.
aura around me.
They would know.
Alright.
So,
Yeah.
Never mind then.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So you guys make your way down to his office. I think you probably know where it is, Silvara. And you make it outside, and his assistant welcomes you in, and you guys see that there is right outside of his office is like a waiting area, and it is very cozy. So you guys are able to hang out outside the door.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Imagining Corvette struggling to fit into one of the chairs, doing that
Oh, yeah.
awkward arms crossed to fit in the chair.
I did put you guys in the office just so that you
Just
could
so we could see,
be
yeah.
here. But I just realized that the eyeball isn't there. There we go. Now the eye can see. All right. So, Silvara, welcome. Come in, make yourself comfortable. We have much to discuss.
Thank you, sir. Good morning. I'm excited, and I'm also a little scared, but mostly I'm excited.
What is there to be scared of?
Well, adept to mastery seems like there's probably gonna be a lot to that. So
Oh, yes. But I know that you have done very well and have shown great courage and great knowledge of, and for lack of a better word, mastery of your current, I don't want to say level, but what you,
Skill set.
your skill set, mastery of your current skill set. I only see incredible things for you, Silvara. Well,
thank you. Those are big words of praise, especially from you.
don't flatter me. And he just has a jolly little giggle laugh. Well, why don't we start? I can let you know what comes with the adept rank. First,
Please.
he opens a drawer and he places on the desk. Oh fuck! I forgot to add it. Hold on. Let me see if I have the picture on here. Da-da-da-da. Cool. I didn't add it in here, but I can real quick. Hold on. Sorry.
You could-
There it is. Silvara's
It's only
brooch.
there's 80 million moving pieces of your world.
Right.
that
Yeah.
you're,
So I
It's
meant to
totally
have
fine.
I'll have to pull up what it does,
Ooh.
but you receive this pendant. You wear this brooch, and it has, I can't remember, it's in my notes somewhere, but it's like a +2 to something. I don't remember. It's cool. It's good for you. It'll be good. I just
+2
can't
to
remember
everything.
what it was. I will on the break. I'll go through my notes and find it so I can let you know what it was, because I just totally fucking forgot.
Okay. There you
And
go.
I didn't add it to the thing. Okay. So this, everyone will know that you are an adept. You may have many more people coming to ask you for help, or knowing who you are. Don't shy from it. It is a good thing, and it will help you in your path to mastery. You also receive independent spell research. A privilege is that you get. You can conduct any original spellcraft and magical experimentation within the Nexus Labs. I do recommend having someone there with you when you first begin. So what you can do with that, Silvara, is if you want to create a spell, you can start crafting them yourself with my help. Yes.
Like
cool.
in Oblivion.
But you have to be at
Enchant.
the academy to do it, so you would have to come back to actually create any spells. And it has to pass as an adept. It does have to pass approval, like an approval process. It's not until mastery, and we'll talk more about that. What happens with mastery? You also receive your stipend, which you get a quarterly allotment of scrolls, reagents, and magical components worth up to 350 gold. And that's quarterly.
Nice.
You also are eligible to be mentored by a member of the council. And he kind of sits up a little bit straighter, like, I am also one of those. And he kind of moves his hair over a little bit. Someone like me. But if you have someone in mind, of course. And that can go over the course of however long you are adept. Now that you are adept, do you have any questions about that before we move on to your mastery?
I don't think so, not at the moment.
Okay. Now, your case is just slightly unusual, as I have learned from speaking with you guys, that you are on a path currently and not staying at the school. Is this correct?
Yeah, yep, we're traveling all over the place currently.
Well, in your case, and this has been done in the past, and this is why I'm allowing it, is knowing that what you gained from the outside experience, using what you knew from coming to the academy, I do believe that you could continue to do this. Now, there's 3 pillars of becoming a master. There's creation, contribution, and trial. As long as you complete all 3 pillars, you will make your master. And I will go over what comes with being a master. First, creation. You must, and start thinking about this now. This is why we give you access. That scared me. Sorry. It was really loud for some reason. It startled me. The reason why we give you access to the Nexus Labs is because you must create a significant original magical contribution, whether it be a spell, theory, artifact, or framework. And I will give you all this information, Morgan.
Okay, thank you. I'm furiously writing.
I actually added all this information into the Azure Mist Academy document so that you have all of that.
Beautiful, thank you.
After that, I put in here some Silvara's path because yours isn't going to be what anyone else's would be going to the school. So there's a couple ideas for you. And then contribution. So you must lead a major arcane project or mission that advances the Academy's purpose. Now, you know that this is speaking above board. You know that there's, the ley lines that go underneath the Academy. So anything to do with that could potentially be associated with this. So start thinking about, things that might help push the Academy forward with whatever you guys are doing currently. And then you will have to undergo, this is a non-negotiable. You will have to come back for a trial. And this is the Magi Conclave's test of knowledge, ethics, and magical prowess. You will be put through a very dangerous trial.
Oh.
We have lost a few people, but Silvara, I have no doubt that you will make it through. And as wonderful as you have done so far, you are certainly not ready for that. So take your time with making this happen. Don't rush through it. Now, you might be wondering, why go through all the trouble? What comes with being a master? Well, you become my best friend. Just kidding. I mean, you might. I don't know. But you gain arcane authority. You will have a full council seat and voting rights within Azure Mist, and special connections within the Council of Azure Crest. You get to create a sanctum. So with the help of the Academy, you can construct a private planar sanctum, customizable to whatever theme you like.
Damn.
That's
You
fucking cool.
will gain a spellwrite license where you can submit your original spells, doctrines, and magical policies to become part of the Academy's canon.
Wow.
You would become a warden of the realm. You will be assigned a stewardship over something to do with the world. You might be placed somewhere in order to help the world, basically. And then you will also have the right of apprenticeship. Right of apprenticeship. You'll be able to take on an apprentice, binding them to basically your, like, it says arcane lineage, but like you will be able to give them power, basically, kind of like a patron. You're not becoming a patron, but you will kind of have like a unique connection to whoever your apprentice is. So whoever you choose, you want them to be someone that you're okay being like bound to in a magical way. But there's special stuff with that. So I know
So
this
cool.
is a lot. Is there any questions that you might have about any of this?
Being that it's all still very new to me, I don't think I have any questions at the moment. But if I do think of any questions that I have, can I reach out to you?
I actually insist, Silvara. Now, in order to make the master, you will have to check in. You don't have to come back, but you will need to be keeping up with letting me know what you are doing, sending proof however you're able, whether it's by word of mouth or some kind of documentation to show what has happened. You must take incredible notes. You must be able to present this to the, what is it called? He knows, but I can't remember.
Whatever.
The Magi, and yes, those guys. You'll have to be. You must be able to present your 3 pillars to them. Well, your 2 pillars, and then complete the trial. Lastly, so keep in touch. I insist.
Of course, I will. Thank you again, sir. There's quite a lot of work to do, but I know that in time I'll be capable and ready, and these are all things that I've been aspiring to, so I'm very excited to put in the work.
I look forward to seeing you blossom even more, Silvara. And he puts his hand out to shake.
He'll take his hand and like awkwardly shake and curtsy at the same time.
Now tell your friends to go get some food and take care of yourselves. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir. We will.
I'm very proud of you, Silvara. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir. Take care.
All right.
Gonna like
Now
skip,
that we're out of, like,
walk out.
All right.
As you
And
walk out, you see Corvath like with his ear against the. Oh, just checking, making sure. Okay, it's okay.
Erie is like 10 feet away, but she was clearly doing the same thing. She was just better at hiding it than Corvath.
like in
My
Pride and
intelligence is
Prejudice.
eight.
Like in Pride and
My
Prejudice
intelligence
when they're
is
all
eight.
sitting at the door.
they're like, oh, what?
He thought it was a good idea.
Yeah. Okay, real quick though, did he have a portrait of himself hanging? behind him?
Absolutely. You noticed that. Yes.
I love
like,
this
is
guy.
this guy got a
Yeah.
picture
So
of himself with magic?
I can do that, and I was bummed because I was like, they're probably not going to be able to see that he
Oh,
has
I
this
totally
portrait.
noticed it. I
That
was
makes
trying
me
not
so
to laugh
happy.
The whole thing. I was
Yes.
like, Tucker has a giant ass portrait of himself.
Oh my
hanging
God.
behind him on
It,
the wall.
it
So-
reminds me of. Sorry, go ahead.
No.
Now
in Aaron Durrest's house, you guys, he also had a portrait, but it wasn't of his like cartoon looking like drawn. It was like an actual person to make it like different. And I thought it was fucking hysterical, but no one noticed it. And I was like, oh, no one's ever gonna notice these. So I
I
gave
thought it
up.
was so good.
I just randomly added that one, and I'm so glad that you noticed.
No, that was so good.
It reminds
I'm
me of
just-
the scene in Dodgeball, the movie. Like, that's me taking the bull by the horns. Like a
I'm
metaphor.
just imagining
but
Silvara having a hard time keeping eye contact while he's talking because she keeps flicking her eyes up to the portrait.
like,
Do you remember in
Yeah, it's just in my periphery right behind him.
you know, like in Parks and Rec when Ben starts to work for the Sweetums Foundation, and she has like her basically naked portrait up there as well as her
Yep.
her decrepit old like husband, that her late husband's portrait, and he's naked in his too, and he's just
Yeah.
like, wow, and she's like, does it still look like me? Like he's
We've
I
been
just
binging
immediately-
that. We're almost on season 3.
oh yeah, this isn't until like season 5 or
yeah,
something.
we've seen it all
yeah
before, but she
yeah
hasn't.
yeah It's so funny. Okay, so I put you guys on this map so Savara could actually see it. But
Appreciate it.
yeah, so you guys can head back to get breakfast and or lunch or whatever, and because I assume that probably took a couple hours to go through
Yeah.
everything, and
I had to walk her through the whole
yeah.
Right.
He was a lot more depth than I was. Right, what would you guys like to do?
Shall we? We were talking about going to the beach next, or
Each
is there
episode.
something before that?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Before we go, Samara, how was it? Like, are you excited for the path to come, or?
I'm very excited. It will be a lot of work, but I know that with the help of all of you and everything that we're doing, that it'll probably come easy because you guys are a really big support. And I know that whatever I need in order to accomplish this, you guys will, help me along the way.
And you're great at what you do, so can't imagine it being too overly hard for you.
Thanks. I appreciate it. The rewards for getting to master level are pretty amazing, so I'm very excited to start that journey.
Oh, I forgot to include you get a much bigger stipend.
Oh, that
nice.
makes sense.
Yeah, much
Money.
bigger. I just forgot to include that.
Hey, can I get an allowance from my dragon mom?
Absolutely.
God.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I put the picture up here so that you guys could see. We are at Azure Mist Academy. And so do you see the closest, I can't ping it, but you know how the water, it has kind of like almost like a inland like little strait here of water.
The one
So-
to
The one to the east or northeast.
We got told to hydrate.
Oh.
I don't
How-
That
know.
was me. I did that a while ago.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I'll hydrate with Diet Dr. Pepper, no problem.
Yeah, hydrate. Yay.
So
I drank all my coffee.
is there? Shoot, there's no way for me to ping it. It sucks. But you
I
see
know
how
that
Up
to
by
the
fall
northeast,
leaves. Yeah.
yes, up over where the fall leaves are and the water comes in there,
Okay.
roughly like at the bottom of that, that's roughly where Seabreak is, and that's where the closest like city is, and that's where that area is where the beach stuff has been happening because that's the
Okay.
only
yeah.
like city in that area.
Okay.
Okay.
How far away is it?
It's not. I
From-
mean, it's probably about a day or so away. It's not that far. On
Alright.
foot, like you guys can make
Alright,
it no
yeah.
problem.
I don't know if we have anything else to do here. If we do, like, we can absolutely do that. But otherwise, yeah, I feel like this is going to be important.
Yeah, I think it's time that we go investigate that. I don't think there's anything else that I need to do here.
Alrighty.
So,
So,
unless I don't know if that's something that they would. Does your place, like your school, have like a store? Like, do they sell potions and stuff to students or to?
Yeah, like a
bookstores?
bookstore. Yeah.
I would
Or-
say
College bookstore.
not really.
Yeah.
But if you ask around, they will say that most of their like, because they create their own potions at,
Right.
they do that here. But it's not like you can just like randomly buy them from there,
Yeah.
because they don't adventure and all of that. There's no real need for it.
Right.
But if you ask around, like even if she asked Nikto, Seabreak, the closest city, they do have shops there.
Okay. Cool.
I
Alright,
also
just, yeah,
still
let me
have
pick up some stuff.
I still have a potion of greater healing and a potion of healing.
Yeah.
So we're not dead in the water for
Just as
Yeah.
as we continue this quest, it seems to be getting more and more treacherous, and we've definitely almost lost and got back, some
Yeah.
of us. So, I'd rather be extra prepared.
we all know
Makes
how good
sense.
you are at being extra.
I mean,
Oh,
I'm very
God.
good.
We
at
love
it.
it.
I'm very good at it. And the great thing about it is, I'm the one who supplies the extra, so don't have to pay for it.
Your position is irreplaceable. We were severely lacking on the extra while you were gone.
I cannot imagine how devastating that was for you. Like, and
We-
she is totally being like sassy and snarky, like back to you, and it's like, oh,
We firmly met expectations and did nothing else. It was quite disappointing.
I'm sure it was just so hard. And you had to, follow around that big, strong man with, who was great at punching in my place instead. It just sucks.
The stench of your horny is overwhelming right now.
So
Corvette
funny.
just kind of blushes and turns away.
He's like, oh god.
Like,
Don't you know that's Corvat's boyfriend? Come on.
how many boyfriends do you think I have? Me and Red, now me and Leaf. He's handsome. I'll admit that.
There are such things as ethical non-monogamy.
That is true.
You can have as many boyfriends as you'd like.
Yeah, that's what my
Okay.
mom did.
Oh.
Multiple partners.
Drop. That's amazing.
Your mom's cool as shit, so
Yeah. Your mom is.
Your mom saved our ass, literally. So she can do whatever she wants.
Literally.
Yes.
Multiple times, yeah.
he would be at the bottom of the ocean.
I would be dead.
Or in the
Again.
belly of a crabfish, whatever.
Okay.
Technically, that would have been the first time you would have been dead, because
Oh,
that
yeah,
was
yeah,
before the
true.
first time. Before.
I would have been dead 2 times instead of just the one.
Yeah.
That was non-fun tentacles then.
That was not fun.
Absolutely not.
As Silvara, those tentacles were not fun.
Yeah.
I mean, Silvara
Yeah,
seems
grab.
pretty dead set on no tentacles are fun tentacles. I have a few books
don't
that
know
might
what you
change
mean
I
my
was
by
gonna
fun
say,
tentacles.
she's got the book that that I already finished. That
The
I'm
smut
sure
book.
you- if you'd like.
Tusk Love.
Oh no, we
Zara's
totally
too
got a
innocent to know what you
technical one.
mean by fun tentacles, so she's just
She's-
really
she's-
confused.
We're so far. I'm just going to like go up to her because I might see the look on her face and just like pat her shoulder. You know, in time, little one.
Yeah.
She's doing like the big-eyed anime blink, like.
Oh my god.
Like what?
This is great.
All right. So you guys are going to make your way
Downtown.
down, making my way downtown, down to Seabreak. Okay. Let me move you guys over. So it takes you guys the majority of the day to walk down that way. You arrive right before the sun finally goes down, and you notice that it is a very small town. But you do see that there are like these cliffs overlooking the water, and there's these gorgeous homes like up, but there's no lights in any of them. And it is blazing fucking hot. You are like dying. It is humid. It is just like really, really hot. And you do find the inn. It's the Copperleaf Tavern and Inn. You do see that there's, a couple little shops. It is very reminiscent of like, I would say in a small version of like, if you have been to, for those in Michigan, those have been to like Holland, like the downtown areas. It's like very quaint and cute. Definitely like a destination location, but it is like really empty. You get the sense that this might be the off season, because it looks like there's mostly local people going around. Like it doesn't look like it's very touristy at the moment, but it has those touristy vibes of the location. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Real quick, can I have been like looking for the homunculus as we left the
Absolutely.
academy?
Yeah. Make a perception check.
Can I be looking for rats?
Yes.
I always look for the homunculus. Ooh. I think that's the first time I've rolled well looking for that stupid homunculus.
And you do not see it at all.
Good.
All right.
Oh.
Okay. So I'm going to move you guys over to the Copperleaf Tavern. And give me just a quick sec.
The fact that Red looks for rats and I always look for the homunculus.
Right.
I should look for the homunculus, but one of these
You-
days I'm gonna see a rat. I swear to God.
Then you're gonna fucking eat it.
Yes.
Again.
That'll be the goal.
Rat pie.
I thought of that, I just didn't say it.
Or Red just kind of goes, maybe, probably. Look, I said I would try it once.
You know what? Yeah, it might sell well in certain areas.
Some people.
Yeah, I mean,
Sorry,
shit,
I
rich
just-
people eat fish eggs. We can get them to eat rats.
Ah.
People make it
I've
afraid to
had
eat
rat
rats.
before. It's not that bad. A little greasy.
Listen, you can't.
Are you Saga
tell
or
me-
is or? I'm not sure. 'Cause it makes sense with Saga. I could see that.
You can't tell me that in Shrek, when he cooks those rats over the fire, they don't look fucking delicious.
Look,
They
I would
do
eat a
not
lot of
look
things
fucking
now that I've
delicious.
seen Naked and
Alright.
Afraid eat a lot of animals. So.
Right.
They make the animals they catch look so good sometimes.
Except
Like,
for
I
that
would
turtle
try-
soup they had. That was
Dude,
Yeah,
like the food in like the food in Monster Hunter. Every time I see the food cooking scenes, I'm like, that looks fucking delicious.
Yeah.
I want that.
All right.
Like the melted cheese over the steak, and I'm like, oh.
It's a cool town.
It
And this is the
is.
same. This is the same day still, right?
It is that evening. Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
You guys
okay.
spent all day traveling, and you have made it. You're feeling good. You guys are all pretty much in shape now. You know. So it could be a lively evening if you like it to be. One thing you do notice is that although this is open, there's not many people.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say Ravenna was gonna do her thing and fill her little quota. To
Oh,
get
yeah.
ready, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Is
forgot
my
what I
token
rolled
on
for
the
that.
thing? Am I buried?
Oh, no, you are not. I am so sorry. I must have missed you when I was dragging everyone up here. There you go. Are you on there now? Yes.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, I see.
Yeah. So what you see in here is there is a handful of people engaging in conversation, and you see this huge orc behind the bar, and he is he's smiling and laughing and having a conversation with someone at the bar. And you know, he's got his hand in a glass, cleaning and drying it, setting it on the counter, grabbing another one. He's just like, and as soon as you guys come in, he turns to you guys. Welcome to the Copperleaf. Come in, get food, get ale, whatever you want. You are not you're not local. Who are you?
Well, I am Saga Roia Caradwin.
Oh, I just call you Saga.
That's fair.
Okay, that's a big mouthful. I don't want to say that whole thing. I am Helfred.
Alfred, it is wonderful to meet you.
Oh, and he kind of blushes a little bit. And would
I'm
you?
Ravenna, and
No, you
shake
go
out my
ahead.
hand.
Yeah, he's this big orc guy, but he grabs your hand with the most gentle touch, and he just like lightly shakes it. You are very pretty. I like your horns.
Hey, you know what? Protect this guy. Keep him
I
alive
like you
forever.
Protect it with your lives.
This man needs to be protected at all costs.
Wait till you guys meet Mags. I'm in love with her.
Well, what's the special tonight, Helfred?
Well, guess what? My DM did actually come up with some fun stuff for you because she knew that you were going to ask this. So,
Good, I'm so glad.
even though it's off season, I make our classic mist baked snapper. So it's
Yes.
delicate white fish caught fresh from the shallow reefs, baked inside salted kelp leaves and mist herbs, served with roasted root vegetables and drizzled with lemon brine butter. Sound good?
Delicious.
I don't even eat fish, and that sounded good.
Yeah.
Right?
I also have storm shell chowder and drowned gull pie. Don't worry,
Drowned what?
we don't actually cook gulls.
Corvath politely raises his hand.
Oh, big guy.
Yeah. What do you have in the way of pie?
Oh my god.
We have drowned gull pie.
Around what?
Gull,
Gull,
like
seagull.
like
Oh,
like
gull,
seagull.
seagull.
he makes the sound. He's like, "Eh!" Like you know, one of those.
Oh,
But
I thought
it's-
you were saying
it-
a goal, like it was a
It
creature.
is just a joke. We don't actually eat the birds. Someone just made.
I
a
mean, you
funny
gotta do
name.
what you gotta do. I understand.
But it's not. If you want pie, we don't have pie today. But we have. Oh, listen. You might like it. It is salted strawberry tart and
Ooh.
mist
like a
mouse
stone, and he
pudding.
turns to red. He's like a stone.
Oh, well, it's a tart,
Oh,
but it's delicious.
Dessert.
We have best cooks. I will
I will
make.
take an order of those.
We don't have a lot of guests this time of year, so we will make it special for you. Do you
I
need
see,
room? Do you need room too?
Rooms?
It's just getting late, so we
Yes.
probably will need a room for the night.
We will set up room for you. And he kind of like goes to the back, and you see as this little halfling guy comes darting out quickly, like past you guys, and like runs up the stairs, and he's got his arms full of like extra blankets and pillows and stuff, and he like runs past you guys and heads upstairs.
I love a halfling and an orc running at
Uh,
So, Alfred, I saw that you had a lovely garden out front. Do you grow a lot of your food here?
oh yes, that's what I do when I'm not working here.
Oh, that's
Oh.
wonderful.
Yes.
What is your favorite thing to grow?
Mm.
Probably the fish, right?
Fish don't grow,
Work?
elf friend. Fish don't. We get those from the sea. I like
All right.
I like tomatoes. They're so soft and squishy and delicious and juicy.
They
Oh, they're
are.
juicy sometimes too.
Yes. You get the right type. Absolutely.
Oh yes. And they grow up the vines. It can be pretty.
Very much so. Ah,
I just realized I accidentally made him just like Pretty from Mighty Knight.
I was thinking that.
Oh.
This is my first thought was dating.
Unintentionally, I made him like Pretty. Just
From,
it
Campaign
just
3,
hit
right?
me. Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Is it campaign
He was
3?
campaign 3.
Yeah,
It was
Imogen.
campaign 3. I thought it was Mighty
Well,
Nine.
they go on a date with him, like a double date.
No, it
Yeah,
was
like,
and it
They
was
like
and
a
Fern.
meal.
and he
And friend.
and then he turns them down. It's the best. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah,
It
he was
so
like, I guess you're not.
oh my god. Well, so I unintentionally
That
made
was
Pretty, but yeah.
practice, we love it.
Yes.
Ah,
So you
Well,
guys are served your meals, and you guys can get ale if you like. Everything is fairly inexpensive this time of year, so it's like a silver per plate.
oh,
Yeah, it's fairly inexpensive, and ale is the same. It's like a silver and ale.
Orvath just he just reaches into his purse or his change pouch or whatever and pulls out 2 gold. And he goes, "This will cover it. Here you go. You've been very nice and very hospitable."
Big
You just-
friend, you are too generous. You don't need to do that. We do very well in the winter time.
You know, just that's how I am.
Well, you are very kind. I will use this to make sure we feed people that can't eat or can't feed themselves.
Like he folds his hands and like bows, and he goes, "The Twilight Lady would
Yeah,
would very much
absolutely.
agree with that."
And he takes it, and then he
Absolutely would.
leans over the thing and grabs your shoulder and kind of shakes it in like a friendly like thanks. You know what I mean?
Aw.
Yeah. Sorry, Erie, what were you
So I
saying?
return it, like grab, like do like a hand grab. like,
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Manly.
I was just gonna say, absolutely would die and kill for this man.
I can't promise he won't die. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
no,
It depends on what you
quit.
guys
I
do,
quit.
so
No.
it just depends.
I quit.
That's amazing.
He can't die.
He's
It's
he's
illegal.
the new Lloyd. Like we would kill and die for Lloyd too. So, like,
Oh, I wonder what
People finding
yeah.
Lloyd's up to.
I'll send a spell to Lloyd. Be like, "Hey Lloyd, what's up?" That's okay.
All right. Do you guys want to ask him anything else, or you guys want to finish
Yeah,
talking amongst
I'll
yourselves?
ask him about stuff washing up on shore. Like
Yeah, I wanna-
That we'd heard of that.
we've heard there's been some weird occurrences, specifically with sea life washing up on the shore. What have you run into about that?
Oh, that's not fun to talk about at dinner. Are you sure?
Well, I'm 2 gold sure, like the ones I just handed him. Like he's like,
Oh, I would talk to you if you just asked. I didn't want to spoil your dinner.
I'm fine. Just ask him about the
We
eating
have a
contest at the
solid-
Lantern
Yeah,
Festival.
we have a solid stomach. We're
This
fine.
is fine compared to that.
Y'all need to roll a Constitution check. I'm just kidding.
Oh god. Turns out
Well,
some of the fish was a little dry.
the is not in Seabreak. It's at Seabreak Point, and it's that way. And he points towards, like, if you look back at the map, it's closer to where the ocean is, where the strait begins, the straight water. You know what I mean, like a water,
Yeah.
the straight water strait begins.
Channel.
That's yeah, whatever it's called. That is where the Seabreak Beach is, or Seabreak Point Beach.
Okay.
I haven't seen it myself, but we've had some fishermen come up from the ocean and say that there's no fish, and they're all washing up on shore. It's gross, and they don't know what to do.
Any of those fishermen in here tonight, by any chance?
And he kind of like looks around. He's like, no. Well, fish have been hard to get lately. But, I mean, the water's been really hot. Maybe they just don't want to be. I don't know.
Is that not normal, or is that just seasonally?
No, it's not normal. It's
So
not
it's been
normal at all.
Hotter than normal. And is that just in the water, or is the temperature outside abnormal as well?
So Silvara would know that it generally, this time, like the summer, gets really fucking hot, like in Michigan and New York, you know? Like it gets really fucking hot. Well, and California, but you guys don't really have seasons.
And
But-
humid.
It's
It,
just
it
hot.
gets humid as
You
fuck.
guys don't
But
have
you guys lived in like North Carolina or something, so you know.
Yeah, humidity
Yeah.
was awful.
Awful.
I'd rather
So
dry heat is
that's
fine.
yeah. Out here at Seabreak, or in Azure Crest, it's like that. It gets super humid. It's just really hot. So this is standard. He's just, you get the sense that he doesn't know, and so he's just like speculating what it could be.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But the winters are beautiful. Like when, you know how people go to Florida, you know,
Right.
and it's like 70 degrees. That's when people start coming here, is during the winter time.
Yeah, because they want to warm up and.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I do like a history check or something? Because I've probably sailed through the Azure Crest Ocean in the summer. Like, would I know anything about how hot the water gets?
Yeah. Make a
Uh,
history check. Nope.
No, I do not.
I will say that you I mean, how often do you actually go in the water?
I know, like, when you are like shoring a boat, if you like get on a lifeboat,
Yeah.
you have to get off the water and
Yeah, I mean,
like knee
it
deep
gets
in the water.
it's
to
like
tow a
any
boat
it's
up.
like in most places the water is usually cold. But not like in the summer it can get warmer, but it doesn't necessarily get like
It
hot
gets-
or anything.
It gets warmer near the shores, but then like when you're further out to sea where the water
It's
more water,
freezing.
it doesn't really change.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
You think there's a giant sea creature, like a turtle? Like, remember when we were on that turtle?
Yeah.
Something with
You were
tentacles.
on a giant turtle?
Yeah, the water got really warm.
Wow.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a good point.
You adventurers?
Yes.
Yeah. We've
Oh.
done quite a bit of adventuring.
You should sign our book. And he turns around and he grabs this book, and it is filled with like all of these names. This is our adventure book. Usually we don't have it out in the summer, but we don't normally have adventures this time of year. It's too hot.
Yeah.
Corvat's
They probably
gonna
come
like,
here to relax
as-
on
I-
vacation.
as the
I
book
love
gets passed to him, he's gonna take a quick look and see if he recognizes any names that have been signed.
Yeah, make a investigation check.
Oh,
I love the thought of
Oh.
adventures like picking seasonal adventures
Yeah.
so that
Yeah.
Out here. Yeah.
so that they don't have to come when it's too hot.
Not terrible. 11.
Oh man, your rolls are terrible today, guys. Um,
The one good one was for the homunculus, and it still got me nothing.
uh, you don't see anyone that you recognize.
Okay. All right. But he'll sign his name. It'll be like
Yeah.
Corvath, and it's like kind of like stick figure-ish lettering, like very angular and like
Corvath.
yeah.
Erie is gonna. I want to ask. Have you seen or heard any news about the crew of the Golden Wind, Morwenna and her lot?
Oh, I haven't heard that name in a long time. Morwenna's been here a long time ago. She was beautiful. I remember her. And her crew, a little rowdy, but they paid their bills, so it's okay. I haven't seen her in a long time.
All right.
Maybe couple months or weeks.
All right.
Months or weeks. I have a question. Have you noticed any like odd sounds like booming that isn't normal or
Oh yeah. You guys heard one earlier today, when you were walking.
okay.
Yeah.
Did it sound louder than what we were hearing at the academy as we were getting
Yeah.
closer?
Yep.
It's
What?
louder.
That's
Yeah.
a loud ass boom.
I don't know what that is, but it scared me so bad the first time. I actually peed myself. But it was scary. But I haven't peed myself since. But it's still scary.
It is quite it is quite scary and unsettling for sure. And it
Yes.
doesn't help probably with the sky now darkening as well.
Yes. I don't know. Very strange things happening. Are you trying to figure out what it is?
Yes,
That's
we
the goal.
trying. We're trying
Wow.
to see if we can figure out what's connected and we can maybe figure out what that is. See if it can be stopped.
I hope you do. I will hold on to this book so I have all of your signatures when you become savers of the world.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow. You just met us. That's some pretty high, like, expectations there. I like
You-
it.
You all
Sir?
seem like you do big things for everybody.
Oh.
Sir, I will do everything in my power to be worthy of you saying that about us. Everything I do from this moment on will be
It's for
to
you.
Insight
Well,
check. I'm just kidding.
What was his name again?
Halfred.
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 I have known Halfred for 5 minutes, but if he died, I would kill everyone in the
In
room
this
and then
room,
myself.
Oh yeah.
Also, Saga's absolutely looks like there was a very special calligraphy pen that signed her name. Somehow,
Oh,
like that
yeah.
pen looks so fancy.
Oh. when Corvath signed his name, he did it with his magic finger.
And you see when you did that, his eyes get all big. Do you go to the academy too? You
No,
do,
I
you
get
do.
my powers from a different source, and he holds up like his holy symbol.
Oh.
And when Theron does his, he writes red, scribbles it out, and then writes Theron Redbringer.
Oh, I love it.
I love that you're also still getting used to your name.
Yeah.
It's a learning
Oh.
curve
When,
for everybody.
Literally.
When
What-
Silvara signs it, it's like perfect, like calligraphy,
Yeah.
almost like what Saga does.
100%.
But
Yeah.
then Flicker just does a little pop.
Oh.
Oh, yes. I love it.
Little wing print.
Erie's is just very bland in comparison.
Like, I get it, okay?
She's got her way of siding and she just does it.
All right, so the halfling comes down a little bit slower this time, nods to Halfred, and then runs back into the kitchen.
Nice.
It looks like your rooms are ready whenever you want, but you don't have to rush.
Okay. We appreciate
Oh,
you.
thank you.
Thank you very much. I think we'll have a nice dinner.
And yeah, the food is delicious.
Like immaculate.
Yeah.
It sounds immaculate.
Yeah. It's like
Saga's
definitely
probably in
gourmet
heaven.
shit.
Like she's like, oh, thank God.
Yeah. Yeah, and then for dessert they bring you out a slathering like of both things that they have, and it's salted starberry tart, which is like a buttery tart filled with starberries, not strawberries,
Oh,
starberries.
not strawberries. Oh.
But starbies, topped with whipped
Starbies.
sea cream, and then also mist moss pudding, which is like a cool pale green custard, infused with this mist moss, which is an herb that grows near the cliffs. And
sounds
it
so
has
good.
like crystallized sugar flecks. Like this
Oh
place
my God.
definitely has like
This,
Thi-
I want to live here. Like,
Yeah.
how do I move in? Like,
yeah.
I
You get the
just want-
Or that's
sense
just like
you get the sense that this place is definitely like an iconic place to go
Oh yeah.
on vacation, you know, like Venice vibes, you know, like it's
Yeah.
just
Oh.
beautiful.
Like, this is
It's
where
on the
everybody
cliff side. It's on the
comes.
cliff
Yeah.
of the ocean. Like it is.
Pretty
It
and
is.
romantic.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
All the
Exactly.
things.
Exactly.
All the girls are posting selfies
Yeah.
of themselves.
100%.
Oh yeah. Drawing this later tonight. Don't worry.
Oh.
Yeah. Corvette, we should team up with him, right?
Oh yeah, we'll bring him in on the adventure.
Yes.
You could run the bakery inside of the inn. You could be his dessert guys.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And like Corvus like spooning that pudding into his mouth, and he's like, "Make a pie out of this." Like he's trying to talk around. He's like,
Oh my God.
he's like, "This is delicious." Alfred, I give you all my compliments, and he like stands up and bows like
I thought you were about to say,
compliments
oh
to
my
the
God.
chef. Oh my God! Yeah.
Oh my God.
I give you, oh my God.
Oh,
How
I
much for the
that-
How much for the end?
Thank you so much. We work very hard to make good food. And
You do-
all
you do very good work.
everything is local. We make our own vegetables and
Ethically
roots.
sourced. There you
And
go.
yes, and all the fish and animal food come from Seabreak.
That's very good. You do a very good job here.
Oh, thank you. And he turns like a little shade of red.
So
So like, he's probably about my height, right?
Yeah,
You said
he's huge.
He's like pretty
Yeah.
big, yeah.
Saga, what were you saying?
Oh, she was gonna say this might seem like a personal question, especially for somebody who's just met, that you've just met. But I love that kind of community that you have here, and you said that you do well, for yourselves and stuff. But is there a farm or a group that helps, normally provide a certain type of food? You said perhaps the fishermen at this moment. Is there a group that you feel could use an investment to get them through a bit longer?
Well, Seabreak, we do very well in winter. We make enough money to make it through the summer and then some. We're not hurt in Seabreak. It's a good place to retire. You see all the pretty houses on the cliff. One of them is mine.
Oh my goodness, that's
I
amazing.
love that for you.
Yes, I live very comfortable life. We appreciate any help, but it is not necessary here.
That sounds absolutely wonderful. Is there anything that you have found hard to get that you've tried to get?
I don't know.
Okay.
We make everything from here, but
So
Sometimes we get spices from other places because we can't source all spices here.
Yes, certain climates you need for certain ones.
Yes.
Yes.
Trying to be a spice dealer.
Aries giving her heavy side eye as he's talking about spices.
And she's like obviously able to carry on the conversation because she knows about it.
Adam, she's into skooma. She's a skooma dealer.
I mean, I might be. You don't know.
Bitch, I might be.
That's absolutely wonderful. This has been a glorious experience, and this food is. It was amazing. It has been a long, long time since I have had food this perfect.
Oh, you just wait till breakfast.
Oh, I.
Corvette just slams the bar.
Now?
Breakfast?
Oh, you guys get way too excited about the food in this game.
Yeah. We might have to go to bed now just so we can.
Look, Corvette is just food oriented in general. He loves good. He loves that good.
The sooner we go to bed, the sooner we wake up. The sooner we wake up, the sooner we have breakfast.
Corvette goes deal and he runs to the room.
I do believe Ravenna was going to look for a friend tonight.
I was
Yeah.
indeed.
All right, give me a second. We're gonna do something new here. You're going to.
You snap your fingers like a magic trick.
You are going to.
You're
make
going
a
to
con
snap.
save and die.
Ooh.
Oh! Whoa!
Yeah!
Whoa! Whoa!
Isn't that cool?
No.
That is cool.
Fucking
No.
sick. Yes.
You
I was like, I did this and I had goosebumps. I was like, this is so fucking cool. Oh my god. And I can do a group check and you guys will all
not
show
bad,
up on
huh?
there. Okay, so you do
Nice.
see that there are several options available. Men, women, tieflings, dwarfs, gnomes. There's a variety of people here. Everyone looks decently dressed. These appear to be locals. And it's a very, I mean, it's definitely a hoity-toity town, but everyone's very friendly, especially to each other. You guys haven't really spoken to anyone except for Halfred yet, but I mean, you have
He's the only one
your
we need to talk
you
to.
have your pick.
Okay, I'm gonna look for someone that's doesn't look like they're sorry. I'm trying to hold in a cough.
No, you're
Um,
okay.
Who looks like they're single, you know, like not a company. I'm not trying to
Yeah.
step in on anybody, but
Yeah, we'll say that there's one gentleman that appears to be reading a book in the corner. He is like what looks like possibly drow. He's got his hair pulled back tightly with like these braids across the back. And he's got a pen behind his ear and he's got these like glasses and he's got a book. And he's got like his leg crossed and like a cardigan and he's sitting by the fire
Stop
reading.
describing hot people.
I know.
Whoa.
I immediately would hit that. Like like I literally just described my dream. Don't tell my
I'll
husband
go.
that. No, he already knows. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's pretty proud.
he knows.
I'll go up to him and inquire about his book. That's how I'll start it.
I love that.
When you start speaking, he doesn't look up, but like with his head, his eyes just look up past the glasses at you,
Oh my
and
god.
then immediately lifts his head to see you better with the actual glasses.
Like, oh.
And he kind of like, oh, hello. And he sets the book down.
For you thing, I do love a good story.
Oh, you read often.
Oh jeez.
What did you say?
You read often?
Oh, I I do when I have the time. There was a time where I was reading every single night. Nothing else to do, you know?
Oh, what else would you do? That
That was the question. There was nothing else to do
exactly.
after work. But anyway,
Yeah, I would.
and then I imagine we'll just continue.
Yeah,
exploring.
absolutely. I'm going to have you make a persuasion check.
Oh,
They have different colors for every
I
single
can
check.
I can
love it.
change it to what I want.
Nice.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Ooh. Yeah, he is
Girl.
very open to this. You do
Funny.
notice he does not have a wedding ring. People do notice you guys, but they don't seem like they're like, "Oh, he finally is talking to someone." Like you get the sense that he does not do this often. It is, yeah. So, yeah, you are able to access that part of you.
Sweet. I mean, after a few minutes, I'm
So
sure
is
the
he.
party will notice that we go. I don't know. Is there an upstairs or? I don't
Yeah,
know.
you do have a room. I would say you probably
Okay.
grabbed your room key and everything.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. All right. So I'll move you over to a room. Actually, I'm gonna put you in this one. There we go.
I assume because everything is so good here, do they have like coffee?
Oh, yeah.
adjacent drink here?
Anything. Yeah, anything you need.
She's
He.
gonna order that with cream as kind of like her dessert.
Okay.
And she's just
Yeah.
gonna people
Like a-
watch, probably.
Like an espresso for
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna people watch.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else people watching?
yeah, Corvette
All
will
will probably
keep an eye
watch and
out.
be like,
I kind of want to like chat around a little bit and kind of see if anyone else has anything to say about what's been happening at the point. Just kind of like
Okay. And,
not making it a secret that I'm trying to figure something out
Yeah.
about that, I guess.
so you're just listening around.
Yeah, listening, chatting a little bit if I hear anything.
Yeah.
Okay. What is everyone else doing? Corvath and Theron and Silvara.
Hmm.
Give me a second, Yuri. I'm gonna find out what everyone's doing first.
Yeah, you're fine.
Same with you, Saga.
Corvette is just he's just making casual conversation with our friend Helfred there.
Yeah, he
Just
is.
asking him like what's the good thing to do while you're in town, or stuff like that, like what to
Yeah.
look out for, what to that kind of thing.
He loves talking, so he really enjoys
So
his
does
time.
Corvette.
Yeah, you guys like totally get along really, really well. He tells you all about the city, all about everything. He tells you a little bit about there's 2 shops here that he recommends. The light and or sorry, the Salt and Lantern, and then the I can't remember the other one. But he's like, go see Mags at Salt and Lantern. She's a good friend,
Salt
and she has
Okay.
best tea.
Saga, and he goes, Saga.
Like, she's been people watching and like half listening, and she hears tea, and she's like, "Sold." Where?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, Stormhook's supply. If you adventuring, you want to go there.
Okay. Oh, what's the shop keep's name there?
Kenshi Orion.
Okay, Kinshi. And then another thing he's gonna ask specifically is if the town is like notorious for anything, like just bad stuff tend to happen here, or has there been any out of the ordinary things besides the the animals washing up and stuff?
No, it's good town.
Okay.
Just
Oh,
just the weird stuff that we already talked about.
Wow, okay. Makes sense.
And-
No problem. Thank you very much.
any rat problems?
Oh, we don't have rats here. We take good care.
Don't trust the rats.
Oh, I would never trust a rat. And he seems to make like a disgusted face. I promise you that won't be hard. Okay, I'm gonna have Eerie and Saga roll perception. I'm sorry, I am literally obsessed with this.
Oh, that's fine.
That's great. I love that.
I would
Love
also
it.
be
Oh, do I
listening.
need to click-
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you.
One of
I
you
would just
roll with
probably be
advantage.
sat.
Yeah.
I'd be sat at a table, just like reading over the stuff from Nikto, but also like actively
Yeah.
listening to
Well, I think
conversations around me.
go ahead and roll perception real quick while I'm pulling up what is said around here.
I just want to let you know every time I hear the name Nikto, I have to like fight myself like Nikto.
Yeah, well, you know that's what I
Kind of-
named him after.
That's
Was
what I
yeah,
was thinking.
his
that. I was
whole
like,
name
that
is
has to
Nikto
be-
Barada or Klaatu. So that's like his whole name.
Oh,
And it was funny because when I told Silvara, she's like, "I don't like this," and I'm like, "It's just a name." Like I just thought it would be a cool name.
I kinda
Definitely
sorta
is, but I
said
was like,
anyway.
he
Yeah,
could be bad just
It's
because of
just
the
a little
name.
scary. Ah!
I kinda
Why did
sorta
I
said
do
the name.
Oh yeah, dude, seriously,
Yeah, I
one of,
kinda
one of
sorta
my
said the
favorite
word.
fucking movies.
Yeah, right.
yeah,
same.
so good.
Okay, where is it? Sorry, I'm just looking for my
If Red could have a
shit.
chainsaw arm, that'd be sick.
So
God.
you guys hear several things. Let's see, what did you roll? I don't have it pulled up.
I got a 16.
16.
I got an 11, but Saga and
Yeah.
neither Saga nor I rolled with advantage, so. But she also rolled well, so.
Okay. So there's a couple things you guys hear around. I'm going to just tell you a couple. One of them, some things that kind of make your ears perk up. One of them is, you've been to Seabreak Point lately? The beach? Oh, I saw dead fish, dead birds. God save us. Even the crabs are marching inland now. Let's see what else. Mag's down by the lantern been muttering about shifting currents and old debts. She's sweet, but you know she always had that touch of the sight. Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking through all these to see what would be most
Relevant.
reckon we'll have a storm soon. Moon's too big and too orange for comfort. Tilly's baby's been crying something. I don't know why everyone is like southern. Tilly's baby's been crying something fierce every night. The mist rolls in, won't settle until dawn. Let's see. The baker's boy finally proposed to Mara right in the middle of the market day. Dropped the bread basket and everything. Let's see. The last one that is like really caught your ear was Gulliver at the Seabreak Point Beach. God, that's a fucking mouthful. Sorry. Works at the docks down there. Swears he saw a ship come in last night, but there was no crew, no lanterns. Just drifted in, silent as a ghost. And then there was one more. You hear someone saying, "If Mags tells you the tea leaves look like an upside down fish, just back away, turn around, don't go back." So that's all you hear. All the things
Go
that
to
you
the
hear.
bathroom real quick. I'm sorry.
No, you're totally fine. A lot of it is gossip, stuff that you guys don't really care about. But those are the things that, like, that made you either giggle or be like, oh,
Yeah,
this might have
like,
to concern us.
oh,
Yeah, yeah. So those are the things that you
We
guys
got
over
some
here.
tea with our tea.
Yep.
Bill,
I think you probably also hear someone talking about Ravenna and that man.
Oh, yeah.
I don't.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How do you
So.
land her?
Right?
Uh.
I mean, they're both baddies. They got it.
So,
Yeah, right.
So
Yeah,
she's gonna kind
Garen.
of turn after a while and ask Halfred. So the mist has been. Does it normally roll in every night, or I've heard a couple people mention that it's been rolling in? Is
Oh.
something different about it?
Yeah, I would say that in in the evening when, if you look outside, you'll probably see the mist coming in from the sea. I mean, we're used to that, but it seems colder than usual.
Okay. Saga is going to like put down her cup, and she's actually going to like walk outside, and she wants. I want to like. She wants to focus on the mist and see if she can feel like a magical energy or entity. Like I don't know what. Like you'd have me roll for that. But like she.
If you're trying to feel if there's anything magical with it, I would do
Yeah.
Arcana.
Okay.
Just roll an Arcana check.
Okay.
If you could just roll it, I'm not on that page right now. Sorry.
Yeah, you're totally fine. I can definitely do that.
It would probably go. Oh, never mind. You don't need me.
Ooh.
God damn.
Next
Like, I
one.
have a +8 to Arcana, so.
So
You don't need it.
when it rolls in, and it is starting to roll in right now, it's not that it feels magical. It does have an air of unnaturalness, with just the faintest, like, it definitely doesn't. It feels. How do I explain this?
Feel familiar?
No.
Like I've been recently? Okay.
No. It definitely feels unnatural, but it's hard to explain.
Alright.
It has an let's see. The best way to put this with your nat 20 is that it almost feels ancient instead of magical. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It
yeah.
feels
Okay.
like it is.
Out of place almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's been stored
And
someplace for a long time.
and
It's kind of
it is cold. Like it almost like where the fog touches you, it crystallizes in like if you have little hairs on your arms, like the hairs on your arms like get crystallized water. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, she
Like-
probably like wraps her arms kind of around herself a little
Yeah,
bit.
and
Shakes and
it
she's like
it feels weird because the air is incredibly humid. It is very hot outside, but then
Right,
when
yeah.
that so it's like this fighting it's like hot and cold hitting each other, and it's almost
Yeah.
a weird feeling to be
where, like,
hot
the
and
hot feels
sweaty,
hotter, cold feels
colder.
and-
Yeah, so it's like a very surreal feeling.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. She's gonna, like sit with that for like a few minutes and until she's like sure it's not magic, or she feels she's sure it's not magic.
So yeah, and this fog, just to give you some like context, it's not the kind of fog that takes over the whole, like you can't see past you. It's more like
Yeah,
a
pretty normal.
very low fog that kind of like drifts along the ground from like the water. It like comes up the water
That's
and
not
like drifts
confusing
around.
or well.
But
Yeah.
it's not up where the cliff side is. It's only in the lower areas. So you would have had to walk down past the cliffs to like to where the actual fog was.
Okay, that's fair. Like,
Okay.
yeah, she would have done that because she's trying. Like, and like in the back of her head as she does that, she just laughed. She just laughed and like went to go and feel it. And she's probably down there after she's gone through and felt everything, and she realizes how far she's come. She's like, "Wow, I didn't tell anyone at all." Did I?"
Oh.
Oh well.
You pass a couple of locals and they just like wave at you and like smile. You know,
She'll wink
it's
back and,
yeah,
like,
everyone
"Oh."
seems pretty friendly here.
Yeah.
So the locals don't worry about going out into the mist.
No. No one's necessarily seems scared.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's eerily quiet here just because there's not that many people that actually live here this time of year. But yeah, no one seems like terrified. There just seems to be like speculation about stuff, and that's it.
All right. So yeah. So So she'll slowly walk back and then kind of stands outside for a little bit to like almost warm up, even though she's already warm. So she's just trying to shake off that feeling
Yeah.
before she goes in, and then she'll go in. That'd be good. She's just gonna come back in and sit right back down in her seat. Nothing happened.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
He gives you another coffee.
Yeah.
Aw.
Thank you. You're so sweet. No, probably sounds weird, but I wanted to go feel the mist and see if there was anything I could discern about it.
Oh. Did you figure anything out?
I have some theories going through my head. It feels, it's not magical, but it feels old.
Oh.
Like I think I need to talk to my friend Silvara about it. Or no, actually, I think I need to talk to Eerie about it.
Yeah.
She kind of looks over to Eerie.
Aries just leaning and listening to a conversation at the table
somebody else
behind
or
her,
something.
very, very clearly eavesdropping.
Yeah.
It's like,
She's like, "What? I heard my name."
Do you know if that goddess of yours,
Flanora.
and her lover, if that island
Koros.
that they were is anywhere near here?
Padara Ron. Sorry, I'm just giving context to all of this
No, thank you.
to chat.
Would I?
Yes.
Should I forget where it is.
It is a very big island spanning from, if you're in what is it called, Emberglow or Azure Crest. Azure Crest. It is
Big one
huge.
off to the side.
Oh yeah, on the main map you can see it, right? Yeah. So
Yeah,
you.
I just went to the landing page.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's right.
I forgot we could do that.
Yeah. So you definitely would know that it is across the ocean from where you guys are.
Oh, literally right across. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here, I'll
just, like,
show.
hanging.
I'll show chat so
Like-
that it's. Yeah, this right here.
Right across the way there. I mean, if we had a ship, I'm sure we could get there. But
Except we
I'm
can't,
not sure.
right? Wasn't
Oh, wait,
it
is it-
impenetrable mist?
oh yeah,
I didn't. But Eerie, roll a history check, because there's something in your book that you got from the temple.
oh yeah.
I'm gonna give you advantage on that. I mean, that's still a decent roll, but I'm gonna give you advantage. Much better.
There you go.
So you remember reading, you're like, wait a second, in that book I got from the temple, it said that the only person or people that could get through the fog are champions.
Hi.
Bam.
Oh,
This it was before you guys knew that you were champions. So you that sparked and you're like, oh yeah, wait. I've been
Yes,
setting this
okay.
shit up for a long time.
I have a feeling I know where the booms are coming from, and this ancient mist, and why things are dying.
you think it's coming from the island?
Where they trapped that thing. Yeah, it's all coming together.
Oh yeah, there it is. Beat me to it.
It feel. I not spent much time on the sea, but I have been around mist and lived in marshland, and these old mist.
And
That
the
is
fact
not
that it's and the fact that it's seeping out when it's been contained before now. And I would assume, like, would I have ever, like, passed it when sailing? Like, is it
Oh, yeah.
something that... Okay.
Yeah, but you know, before when you had passed it, you could see the island because of the mist. But the mist never came towards the shore of Azure Crest.
It was, like, almost, like, contained around
Yeah.
the island.
It was almost like blocking anyone from getting there. Like it was like a gate, basically. You know what I mean? Like, not a
Okay.
gate, but like it. It's hard to explain. There was a definite ending to the fog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
From the book, like, and this is me, like, from memory. I haven't checked my notes, but didn't we have like a book, or we learned, like, from the story of them, like,
Mhm.
they died to basically trap something there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was...
Yeah.
The Leviathan thing was that?
Krundala.
It was the serpent. It was Krundala.
Yeah.
The one that we thought we stopped the ritual to summon or free. Those weird little freaks at the island.
When we spoke to the lizard people.
Yeah, their enemies. I can't remember the names of them, but
I can't either at the moment.
the forearm.
I'd have to look it up. Can't
Yeah.
remember.
I wasn't
Too
with
many
you
things.
That fight, but from what I could tell, there seems to be many people working toward, or people's
Right, right there.
working towards this.
Yeah,
I don't
like
think
immediately after you were gone, we were on this island, and there were these lizard people, and they said that they had an artifact stolen from them by, like, their enemies on the island, and we found the artifact being used in a ritual, and we kind of deduced that they were trying to break Krundala free.
You do know that it was an architect's artifact as well. It was
Yes.
Yeah.
It was like a scale
Arin.
from one of...
Yeah.
Oh.
It was a scale from Arin,
Very.
the architect.
So we were pretty sure we stopped the ritual before it actually broke her free, but now I'm wondering if he still managed to open the door for her.
Doesn't mean that they are the only ones. People I met are trying, different things and trying to become gods, it sounds like.
Make a history check, you two. Because there was something else I told you recently as well.
I was like, I'm trying to verbal process to remember.
No, that's okay. That's
Like,
fine.
here. Yeah.
A lot happens, so that's okay.
Oh,
Eerie,
damn it.
Eerie though, you do remember when you guys were talking, was it with the kids? I think it might have been when you guys were talking with the kids. I don't remember who you were talking to, but you know that the two elf women were there at the academy,
Oh.
and they left towards the east, towards the coast.
Okay,
Just, that's the only other thing that connects to possibly this in Erie's and Saga's mind.
yeah. They.
I'm not saying that's the case, but
purposely trying to fuck shit up. So perhaps
They've clearly been fucking with the ley lines.
Yeah. Perhaps they think they can free it and then control it with all the extra magic
Potentially.
to do their bidding. I mean, we don't know what their overall end goal is. So perhaps it's
Or-
some misguided.
They
hello
also-
idea.
They also, we know Aaron Dareth was trying to take the power of the champions for himself with the ring. Do we think they might be trying to take the power of the Veiled Seven for themselves? Not controlling the Veiled Seven, but taking their power.
That makes sense.
Wish you guys
Yeah,
could see my face right now.
yeah.
Oh.
Certainly makes sense. The woman / entity that I was trapped in that prison with, that seemed to be the goal. She wished to become and be a god. It seemed like she already thought she kind of was, and she was powerful. Maybe she is in a way. I don't know. But that was what her and I think it was her partner, and that seemed to be an interesting relationship. They both seem to be that, and he seems to be connected as well. So, yeah, perhaps they are this mysterious group that we've been putting pieces together on, and maybe that's what they're trying to do, is take their power. Yeah, because why have power of champions if you could be a god, right?
Exactly.
And
An evil one at that.
we came to the conclusion with Alora that the person with Saga was Akasha, right? One of the Veiled Seven.
Yeah.
And she corrupted Morvanth.
Yes, which was her like lover.
Right.
Right.
Yes.
There's gotta be something that we're missing.
I think we're getting
But-
close.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to find it sitting here talking about it. I
No.
think it's going to be
Us going.
Something we have to experience.
yeah.
We'll
Would
need to definitely make sure we're well supplied. 'Cause I have a feeling we're gonna have to make that trip.
I would say we have that feather that turns into a boat, but that only lasts for 24 hours. And I don't want to be stranded on that island. If we could find Morwenna and the crew, can I like deduce if I'm just like, if we're on the ship as champions, could other people come to the island with us as well, or would it just be us?
Did you read the last Crescent City book?
Yes.
You know how the mist splits?
It's like
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Okay.
So,
So-
funny story, I created this before I fucking read that. I just want to
And you're
put
like,
that
what
out
the
there.
fuck?
I was like, this bitch is in my mind. What the fuck? Because I
Yeah.
literally came up with that miss shit before I read that.
Okay.
That's
So it
Or the
like
lot.
okay.
use
It would
the-
respond to the will of the champions,
Yes.
basically.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
That's so funny. I didn't even think
Yeah.
about that.
Oh, I
The-
did
the-
because I was pissed when I read that. I was like, God
Yeah.
damn
I'm
it.
not even getting paid for my
I
ideas.
know. She even used my fucking name. Like, come on. Oh, what a bitch.
I mean, she was a badass.
That is true. I love Bryce.
Celestina was pretty awesome, and she was gay as hell. Gotta respect.
Yeah. So am I.
Yeah.
Awesome. Gotta respect.
Same. I love
Gay.
that. Funny.
All right. So
Alright, so we have a lot to think on. and
yeah,
some
I
of the
just
others.
like I would say we go directly, but I don't want to think that we're going to be at an island potentially fighting a god for less than 24 hours and
No.
rely on that ship when
isn't there? Are we supposed to get some weapon too as I leaf through my?
The Riven Core, which
Yeah.
she said was
That's in Stormhaven.
Yeah, that's in Stormhaven, and it's like
To the
it's
north.
to help Red
Yeah.
Theron.
Yeah, that's gonna help us get him out of that
Yes.
situation.
For you.
Speaking of Theron, you have been feeling a stronger pull lately. It feels like every day it gets a little bit tighter.
Oh, to Fenrith?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
So I guess my
Oh.
question is do we go and check this out, because this is clearly going to be something that we don't know if we'll have the power to defeat, if they are, or if they have released this thing? Or do we go hoping that we can stop them, maybe?
Eerie?
Or go get this Riven Core. Do we free Theron first and then come and hope we have enough power?
The problem with Stormhaven is those waters are notorious. Like, it's incredibly difficult.
Oh.
That is so fun to do when you guys are
The music.
paying attention.
That's amazing.
Just
Fast.
the normal.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure you're the one that has it.
Fuck. I'm gonna burn Venora's Boon of Fate and add a D10 to that.
Okay.
'Cause
Oh, damn. Fucking 10. Yeah. Good things you're going to bed right now, too. So,
was like, let me use it.
you have the book. I'm pretty positive. I'll just say you have it because I can't remember who has it.
Venora's Tome.
No, the book about Krundala, the most recent one you guys got from the library.
The Leviathan, yes.
There's been something that's been nicking at the back of your brain. You're like, I recognize this name. He had mentioned a store owner here by the name of Kenshi Orion.
Yeah, I wrote that shit down.
That is the author of that book.
Oh, damn.
Just FYI. So you've been sitting with that name, and it just clicked right now that is the owner, and he may have information about that because he literally wrote the book on it.
Oh my god.
Sounds like
I'm
we got
just-
lots of people to talk to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to do something,
Yeah.
Listina. I wanted to create something, but here, can I message you?
Absolutely. I'm so excited. Yes.
Okay.
DM's look for that shit.
Hell yeah, bro. Literally.
All right. Nice.
Very nice.
Very, very nice.
That was a good use of the boon.
Yes,
It
it
was.
was.
That was
Yes,
good.
it was.
Yeah, it was.
Because I was able to give you all that. So.
I am constantly forgetting about it, or I'll be like, oh, I want to save it.
No,
and
but
then-
it's evening. Like, you're going to bed in a
Right.
minute.
Yeah,
that's
it's-
why I was like, you know what, I will use it on this.
DM
because
said
this
there would
feels
be no
important.
combat today. I'll be fine.
Fine, it's fine. We're just going to
Exactly.
sleep.
Assassins come in the middle of the night
Yeah.
to kill
Right.
you.
That's what happened before.
Oh,
What could
so.
possibly go wrong?
We Gucci.
Says Saga, she sucks down another one of these copies.
I want to
You're
make
not
it
going to
clear
bed. You're-
that Saga sucked down another one, and this is very important to the plot. Period.
It is
Saga-
so important.
I want to
Saga-
make sure that the recap that gets in there.
Suck down another
Saga-
one.
Down.
Oh, so funny.
I need the recap to know Saga is great at sucking it down.
I mean, what?
Ooh. Fuck yeah, dude.
Like, it's simple enough where, like, do you think it could be done in a night type of thing?
No. No.
It's made mostly from me, and it's a super, like,
But Hold on.
You know, because it's my
Okay,
two
so-
parts are mine, and it would just be to her to enhance it. Because you know, like imagine like $1, you can blow on $1 and make it squeak, but it's like a little more oomph.
Okay, since it is not something that is like going to affect you combat wise, I mean,
Mhm.
like I will give you. I will say it takes 2 nights to create this.
Okay,
I'm fucking curious.
I'll take it.
Like,
It's
what?
cool. That's fucking cool, man. Yeah. Silvara, will you?
And-
Yeah, you can message her if you want. I might add a little bit to it too, just for flavor.
God, this is shit's getting
Yeah.
insane.
The what?
All right.
I just said shit's getting insane.
Dude, you're telling me because
Right.
like all this
You
shit
got-
that
you've
I
been
have
sitting
been
on this.
I've been sitting on so much of this for so fucking long, and the fact that we're finally like you guys are discovering things, and I'm like, I'm so happy because now I feel like it's like a huge payoff for you guys to like discover it organically, because it has been very hard for me to not share shit with you guys. So hard.
Understandable.
It is unbearable. I'm so glad you guys are starting to like figure shit out, and like you're getting to these things like Krindala. I've been building on this for so long. Okay.
Yeah, the Krundala thing, like, literally, I discovered that book with Dimension of the Island
Yeah.
in what, the third session?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it has been building since then. And oh my god, the fact that we're 30 in and we're finally
Yeah.
like getting to that, like, woo! Oh, it feels so good. All right, so you guys going to go to sleep?
I think so.
Okay, you can roll your you can roll your I know.
Amber.
I'll do it in a second. You can go ahead and roll your long rest
Okay.
to renew your stuff. I don't think anyone used anything except for Eerie, but
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Might
I
as well
used-
just
I'll
do
do
it.
it anyway. Yeah.
yeah.
Venora's boon doesn't actually have a marker. I just keep track of whether I used it or
Oh,
not.
okay.
I have to let
Yeah.
my dogs
I'll-
out real quick.
That's fine. Actually, I have to go pee, so this is a good time. We'll take a quick break.
Rick
Just like
Corvette,
less
as
than
he's
5 minutes.
as he's standing up to get away from go to the room, he like grabs the bowl of pudding and starts like eating it. And
He
he's like,
he gives you
he
like
goes,
a
I'll bring back the
Tupper.
bowl tomorrow in the morning.
Well,
I'll bring
no,
it back in the
he's
morning."
like, He grabs the bowl and he puts it in like this to go cup thing, and he's like, he fills it up a little bit higher. Here you go. Okay, I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back.
And then he's like,
Verb.
I'm gonna go pee too. I'll be back.
Okay, I'm back. This has been such a good session.
Yeah.
I love when we have just like straight up RP sessions. I mean, I
Right.
love combat too, but sometimes it's just nice to just have ones like this.
Yeah, they're my favorite. I also got a new emote from the hype train apparently earlier.
Woo!
Yeah, it's like this magnifying glass girl. She's like, hey. Which is fun. But yes, I love RP. Not
It's been great. It's just been so great tonight.
I love that it specifies that Theron Redbringer's human form takes a long rest.
Nice.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey.
Just let me know when everyone's back. I'm here.
Oh yeah, I've been here. Yep.
I think a couple people went to let like their dogs out and stuff real quick.
All right, I'm back. Chip, chip, cheerio. Oh, so I got the Critical Role. I think it was our 10th anniversary, 30th anniversary. I don't remember the tarot cards,
Oh, nice.
and they are so pretty.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, I've done 2 tarot readings per one for Silvara and one for Ravenna.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were weirdly accurate, but like, look at that card.
That's
Those
so
are awesome.
cool. Oh
Yeah,
my
dude,
God,
they're
Is that the
They're, like, so
Nightmare
pretty.
King?
Yeah, that was the
The
Nightmare King.
Yes.
Yeah. Like this one. Whoop.
Dude, I love those. That's
Oh.
oh.
Like they're
Those are
beautiful.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to look at, so that was mostly playing them, so I could look at them.
Yeah. That's so cool. Yeah, no,
That's
those are
great.
really cool.
Back.
Was Miss Silvara's reading good?
Okay, I think everyone's back, right?
Yeah,
Hey, now
I
need
could
to
tell you
know.
about it. It was like, it was interesting because it was, I forget it. It was like, I wish I could remember exactly what it was, but it was like, it was like an unstoppable future. Like you were meant for something type of thing was the first card, because I did past, present, future, kept it simple.
Wow.
Yeah.
Present was like, even though beside, like, you have the unstoppable future, you're fated for something, but your next steps need to be cautious, and based off of that, if you are cautious, it'll lead to like a unbreakable bond between 2 people. That was like my reading.
Oh.
Wow, that's so fucking topical based on this entire session.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, that's great.
Miranda's or Ravenna's was like about bodily. Her past was about bodily autonomy and like empowerment.
Feels
And
Oh, geez. Perfect. Perfect.
really accurate.
right, and the present was like, it is kind of hard to say. It was like not wishy-washy, but like fear of the unknown.
Okay.
But what was the end? The end was really good. It was like, I can't remember.
Me next. Me next.
I remember it was the coin. I'll do it when it feels right, and that's kind of what I've been doing. Like when your characters have a spotlight at the moment, that's what I was doing.
Okay, I like that. That's a good
I think it was
idea.
5 coins. I took a picture of them too. Readings.
Yay.
I don't read tarot. I'm just for fun.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But he's
Nothing wrong
reading
with that.
tarot now.
Do you know what I
More
mean? But this is for
fun.
characters. I'm a character tarot reader now. Okay.
There you go.
Hey, there's a market for that.
There probably is. That's
Dude.
Oh yeah.
That it's not accurate.
Yeah. This was Miranda's reading. Oh, you can't see it. But she had 5 of coins upside down, and it was the end of hardship. So even though it was fear of the unknown, if she overcomes that, it'll be the end of like a struggle.
Nice.
Like
No,
when she
I
cut
think
her
it
dad's
means
dick
that
off.
she's hot as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to railroad you guys for a second, and I'm going to explain why.
Okay.
Go for it.
Because it's almost the end of the night, and because going to see Kenshi is going to be heavy, I am going to recommend going to Mags tonight, because that's a lot more lighthearted, and would be a great way to end the night and begin the next session with Kenshi.
Yeah,
Is that okay? I mean, I don't, I don't want to like railroad you, but it just, that way we don't
No,
have to
that's
rush
fair.
through the Kenshi Orion
Right,
stuff, because that might be a lot more intense. So,
I wanted to let you know too that next Saturday I'm gonna be in a wedding, so I cannot play.
oh no, okay.
Yeah.
Um,
The 3rd is the day that I.
yeah. Well, I don't think
So
there
if
will
you need to-
be, yeah, I don't think there's
So-
going to be any combat or anything either. So we should be okay.
Yeah.
We'll
So
just,
yeah.
yeah.
If you need to play without me, that's fine.
Yeah, just because next month I'm kind of busy. I only have 2 weeks available, so
So you want to get as much in as.
yeah.
No, I get it. No
But
problem.
if it was like there was a big fight coming, I would be like, no, we're pushing it. Like,
Right. Yeah.
but if that's okay, if you don't mind us continuing
yeah,
to play
of
next
course
week.
not.
Okay.
No.
Okay. All right. So you guys got your sleep. You wake up to delicious smelling food. Ravenna, you had an incredible night.
Yeah.
Of course.
You learned his name was Garen, and he is single and incredibly wealthy and smart. And so I imagine you guys may have had conversation afterwards, and so it was a wonderful evening.
Yeah, I think I'll keep his contact deets. Just be like, you know what, I like you a little bit.
He is very
number to
sad
your
to
sending
see you
stone?
go. Very sad to see you go. And then, so for breakfast, you guys have a choice between a couple things. There's brine toast, fisherman's skillet, mistberry porridge, salt shore omelet, or wave rider cakes. So
Whichever
Over-
savory.
Colreth puts down another 2 gold and goes.
all of it. So he, seeing how excited you guys are about the food, he actually lays enough out to make it kind of like a buffet.
Like everyone can kind of like just take pieces.
Yeah.
A little bit of
I love
Yeah,
that.
everyone's able to take something of everything, and he just like watches you guys with like, he's very to see
So
people
excited.
so happy about his food. He is just like, I love this. You all
my
make me feel
God.
so good about myself.
No.
Oh, if I could make you feel even more, I would pass that on because this is perfection. This is so good.
Celestina, I'm putting this on the record. If he turns out to be evil, I will never forgive you.
I will tell you right now, my intentions with him was that he was a lovable shopkeeper, and that was it.
Yeah.
I have
Okay.
no
Good
ill
job.
intentions,
Alright.
no ill intentions
Alright.
for him, okay?
I just needed to make sure.
Now,
I have trust issues.
Boblin the Goblin is another story. So if you guys
Boblin
end
the
up with a
Goblin.
Boblin the Goblin, he might die. So,
That's fair.
but
What if we
don't.
end up with Goblin D's?
Okay, everyone's fucking dead.
Everyone-
We all died in our sleep.
Where'd that fireball come from?
yeah.
It came from the fucking heavens.
Like what the heck?
Just so you guys have a chance to look, I did add both Stormhook Supply and Salt and Lanterns shop stuff. It is going to be in the journal area, under shops, and under Azure Crest. So I put them in description and not in the buy item because I didn't want to have to create every single one of these things if you're not going to buy them. So, you just tell me in Discord what you're buying and I will create the items for you.
Okay.
Where it says request, well, it's supposed to be 1d8 or something like that. I don't know why it's saying that. But if you noticed, Erie, I made those specifically for you. I can't hear you. Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Yours, the stuff that you were specifically looking for is under Kenshi.
Okay.
But there's some other fun stuff with, like, especially at Mags. But if you guys want to head over there.
Yes, we should definitely head over.
Okay. I love her house or her shop so much. Give me a second. Let me pull up this information. There we go.
Salt and lantern.
Oh, today my character has behind his ears, because we're near water. He has blood crystals that shoot up like axolotl skin things behind his ears.
Oh my god!
But
The
this time
gills,
in his
axolotl
human form.
gills.
Yeah. But they're made of.
I love it.
That's so cute.
Oh my god, this shop is adorable.
It's
And so is Matt.
Hold on, it's dark in here. Hold on, give me a second. I totally forgot to add
There's a cat,
yes, there's a kitty in this
and
one.
it's animated.
It is.
Oh, hey.
Oh, here, you know
As a
what?
cat walked in my room.
It's like, you talking about me, Dad?
That's like, hey.
Hold on, let me.
I did meow.
Oh yeah. Give me a second. I'm just making it so that there's no. Is that better? Everything shows
Yeah.
now. Okay.
Mhm.
I need to pull this up. Where are you? So when you guys are outside the shop, just so that you know what you see, nestled near the rocky curve where the cliff kisses the sea, you see a squat timbered building that kind of leans slightly towards the shoreline. The salt air has weathered the wood to this like silvery gray, and strands of dried seaweed twist among the carved beams above the door. There's a hand-painted sign that swings on these iron chains above the entrance, depicting a lantern held aloft by a skeletal hand. Beneath it, in faded blue script, says Salt and Lantern, charms, curios, and comforts. You see these like bundles of herbs, shells, and driftwood talismans hanging from the awning, clacking gently in the breeze, like almost like chimes. And you see these like candles line the stone steps, flickering even against this like humid morning. And you see a black cat, kind of plump and disinterested, lounging atop a wooden barrel near the door, one eye kind of half cracked open to watch you approach. And you guys enter. You can go
Brings
ahead.
me back to when Corvath was looking for a cat first episode.
That's what I was gonna say. Go back to session 1.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that hasn't come back. I forgot about that.
Look,
Um,
good, huh?
Yeah. Now I might have to bring that back. So as the doorbell above the door jingles, the scent of sea salt, lavender, and dried rosemary kind of washes over you. The inside of the shop is warm and dim, but lit by dozens of low burning candles kind of tucked into odd corners and cradled in glass bottles. Shelves line the walls, packed with like these mismatched jars, potion vials, weathered scrolls, bundles of dried herbs, dream catchers made from driftwood and twine tangle in the ceiling beams. And you see this large arch window, and the cat kind of like pats past you and goes and lays in the window. And you can see this like breathtaking view of the ocean. And in the center of the room sits, you guys see that there's like these pillows, to where it looks like you can like sit and speak at the center, but there's also this round oak table worn smooth with use, bearing a steaming pot of spiced tea. You can smell it as soon as you get close to it. And a scattering of room-marked stones and a single book left open. Behind and over by that table, you see Mags herself smiling warmly. And you see that she has these silver charms on her bell, whispering together as she moves around. Come in, sweet things. The waves are restless today. Best come inside.
Can I play with your pillows?
Oh, play with the pillows? You can do whatever you like, dear. Just don't.
Starts making a fort.
Just don't break them.
Chorus just goes.
And she smiles. She smiles at you.
Saga has like
He's not a shopper.
the biggest smile on her face.
Oh, I'm in human form too. I just look like a weirdo.
Also, the question was very phrasing.
Yeah.
I realized that as it came out of my mouth. I really tried to pretend it didn't happen. I was like,
Oh my god.
She was a little disappointed when I got on the floor.
Yeah.
Corvette just looks at her and goes, "Can I?" Points at the cat. Can I pet it?
If
Can I pet it?
if Salt lets you.
Aw. So
He goes.
see that phrasing could have worked poorly too.
So he holds out his hand and kind of goes.
So what brings you lovely people in? Did you come for a tea reading? Are you here for potions? What can I get you?
Well, I definitely am going to be looking at your potions and things, but if you do tea readings, I am definitely into that. I would love that.
I
Me
would
as well, actually.
love to. This time of year, I don't get many coming in for that, and I am tired of reading Salts. And I think she's tired of me.
Silvara would also be very interested in having a tea reading, as it's a different form
Yes.
of divination.
Come, sit at the table if you would like a reading. And she kind of like makes her way over here to the table, and she starts brewing some tea. And she pulls out however many cups there are for you guys. And she has you she pours the tea for you, and it's delicious. Even if you don't like tea, you're like, what the fuck did she put in here? 'Cause it is so good. It is delicious, and you drink it, and she tells you not, make sure you leave the teas at the bottom, the leaves. So when you are done with that, she grabs, well, Silvara, since you're sitting right there, she's gonna grab your hand, and as she swirls it around a little bit. And she closes her eyes, and you see as like her eyes, like under her lids seem to be moving back and forth rapidly, as if she's looking for something reading. And she's swirling the tea leaves at the bottom. And then she opens her eyes and she looks down into it. And she tilts her head a little bit, and if you look in there, Silvara, you see, for a moment, you don't see what it is. And she's like, an hourglass. And it looks like the sand is pouring upward. And as soon as she says that, you kind of see what she means. You're like, oh yeah. This means that magic dances strangely around you. You may yet write new laws, dear.
Oh.
She grabs...
Silvara would happily skip off.
grabs Ravenna's hand. And then also takes your teacup and does the same thing. She swirls it around as she closes her eyes. And then she opens her eyes and she looks into your eyes, Ravenna. And she smiles a little bit and then looks down. She's like, I had a feeling it would be something like this. There is turmoil within you. It is a sword reflected upside down in water. what this means is that your weapon is not your nature, but what you choose to forge.
Kind of like hold back a tear real quick and be like, nod my head and not say anything, just, you know.
She squeezes your hand almost knowingly, and then lets you go. And then Saga, your turn. She does the same thing. She grabs your hand as she's swirling around the tea. And she pulls away her hand and grabs the cup as she's looking at it. And she kind of like turns it to try to see it a different way. And then she's, this is not what I expected for you. It looks to be a ship caught between two tides. What this says to me is that the current pulls both ways. You must decide which shore you will reach. Eerie, are you also doing it?
Yes, I am.
Okay. She grabs your hand. Same thing. And she looks into yours. And it takes her the longest with this one. Takes her probably an extra 2 minutes than it took everyone else's as she's trying to decipher what this means. It's taken me a moment, but what I am getting from this is that it looks to be a wave rising higher than the sun, almost. What I read from this is that your power will drown doubts, but perhaps other things too. Just be careful.
Common sentiment recently.
No shallow.
Esabra will peek up at the word drown and be like, see, no swimming.
I didn't say I would drown.
Red, are you going to, or Corvath?
Yeah, I think Red record.
Or Theron, sorry. What?
Did you say record that?
No,
Corvath. She said Red or
Corvath.
Oh, yeah. I'd say Red was looking up from his pillows and like, is it free?
As long
You're
as
so
you buy something else, yes, of course.
Okay.
I will buy something else for you to it.
Yeah. And, he'll do
Corvath
it.
is going to politely decline. He's like, the lady shows me all that I need to know. It is okay.
So you're going to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's was so cool.
Yeah.
Really, yeah.
So she looks at yours and it's almost like instant. An anvil cracked by a single feather. And she kind of looks you up and down now.
A little
Interest-
feather pops in his chest.
Yeah, and she's like, interesting. Your strength is not mass alone. Your slightest touch can reshape the world.
Oh, I like that.
Corvath, are you sure you don't want to?
I might as well.
Okay, good,
Red is
because
like hopping up and down, like, come on.
I think you'll like yours.
Okay, all right.
It's
He just kind of gets a second look on his face. He's like, oh, okay. Why
he got FOMO.
Stella's like, I wrote this shit for you. Come to it.
They all like just stared him down until he was like, "Oh, you."
Fine.
She
Oh,
seems
he'll sit down. He'll
delighted
sit down.
that you decide to do it. And you drink your tea and it's, delicious. And she spins it around, turns it every which way to kind of grasp what it is. Oh, a fox dancing atop a burning tower.
Oh.
Oh Jesus,
Oh,
that's
shit.
not ominous.
Huh.
Your enemy wears many faces, and none are true. Hunt not his shadow, but his den.
Oh.
You must be into some interesting adventures for
Y'all
these
You can-
readings.
you can say that again. Tell us something we don't know.
Usually it's something about marriage or childbearing, but this was the most interesting tea reading I have had in many, many, many years. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
I get just as much out of mine as you do of yours. I hear talking in the background. Is that someone's?
Like a TV or something?
Yeah. So is anyone going to buy anything?
Yeah, I
I-
sent you the list of things.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought you- I
Oh,
thought you
yeah,
said
yeah,
you
yeah.
sent it to a Discord,
I
so
did.
was
I
like,
did, but I'm just
Oh,
curious,
okay.
you know, if you guys
Yeah.
are buying anything interesting.
What was it again?
Let me
Shop?
look here.
If you look,
it's
yeah.
Under Journal, and then Azure Crest, and then
Well, under shops and
Right.
then
Oh, I
Azure
see.
Crest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a limited number of potions though, so who all's getting potions?
All of them. No. No.
There's 4 potions of healing and 3 of greater healing.
So I did send her that I wanted one of the greater healing. For me.
Erie definitely buys a driftwood talisman. Like that one's not
Yeah.
that one's
Yeah.
not magical, but it's definitely her vibe.
I will say that she actually grabs that off the shelf, and she kind of like takes her she takes like some, like, not like sage, but it's different. It's like something from the ocean, and she burns it around it, and she says a couple things under her breath, and then she hands it to you.
So,
Thank you very much.
I think you'll need
Corvath.
this.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh, that's not ominous at all.
Corvath is gonna buy a couple of the nets, the fishing nets.
Okay. Yeah. How
He'll buy
many do you
2 of
want?
those.
Okay,
Two.
and go ahead and just make sure you guys are texting these
Yeah.
to me, or you know, I'm
Yeah.
DMing.
Yeah.
But that way you guys know what you guys are getting and stuff.
Yeah. And I'll deduct the money from my sheet.
Yeah. I think that's the only thing I'm gonna get because I have the potions of healing and the arrows and stuff are at the other
Yeah.
shop. I'll send you a message before the next session what I intend to buy from Kenshi's.
Oh, did you see what he sold?
Yes.
I was like,
excited.
Erie's gonna be so happy.
I'm fucking pumped for those arrows.
I can't wait to know which ones you liked.
I think
Alright. I mean, I'm getting all of them.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead, Ravenna.
I was gonna buy 2 of the more expensive ones, but I wanted to get the potion of water breathing and then the potion of brine shield.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm getting a fishing net too. I already sent it.
All right. Sweet.
Alrighty.
I sent it too, but also a driftwood talisman, a sea wicks candle, and lantern.
All right.
I just watched Corvath buy nets and I was like, I'm gonna do that.
oh, yeah, well,
If no one else is getting sea wax candles, then I'll buy enough for the group because those seem
I bought
kind of useful.
3, or I put that I wanted 3 of the Sea-Wax candles because I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, well, I want one for me for sure, and then I'm like, we'll probably need them for other people too who aren't gonna think that's important.
Oh,
Hey.
Whoa. That was an aggressive hiccup.
It was. I'm really sorry.
ooh, fishing nets, please.
Please.
Alright, I'm gonna remove the money from my.
I did.
Are you
Yeah.
planning on fishing out here with all these nets?
Some bad tentacles, maybe.
Well,
Interesting.
not so much for fishing, but protecting us from whatever might be causing the fish to die. Stuff like that.
Oh, I was going to say, because the fishermen have been coming back with empty nets lately. I was worried that you were going to try to go fishing
I heard
out
this.
here. I would use it in
I-
another area. Definitely not
Exactly.
here.
I'm sorry. I'm just laughing so hard at the thought of Theron just throwing a net at a fucking tentacle.
Got it.
He's like imagining like a regular sized tentacle.
Yeah.
Like an octopus. Yeah, he's like,
yeah.
So Varo will tell you it was not a regular size.
it was not a fun thing.
It was not a fun size.
Any
Oh,
any
God.
tentacle can be a fun tentacle if you try.
Wow. Okay.
Bad drink.
I mean, not wrong. I mean, what?
Have you guys read that like drunken mead, sort of like the time I got drunk and saved a demon, or the time I got
Oh,
drunk and
yeah,
Oh,
I
have
haven't
those
read
on
any
my
of them though.
TBR. I haven't read
No.
it yet. I have
Okay.
like the books on my Kindle. I just haven't read.
I absolutely love them. But the second one, tentacles. You guys keep on bringing the tentacles up, and it's the one that they eat a love potion out of werewolf. Oh my god.
I need to listen read it now.
Yeah. I absolutely loved those books. They made me laugh so much. Ask Adam. I was like cackling.
That's amazing.
She was having a good time.
Yeah. They were fun.
That's me reading fucking Dungeon Crawler Carl. Best
Oh, so good.
fucking. I'm almost done with the second book, and I'm like, these are so
I
fucking good.
I didn't want to read it.
I know, and I had a conversation with Jason. I'm like, I can't believe I rated this 5 fucking stars. I was like, but it literally hits every like. It's incredible writing, incredible like emotional depth. Surprisingly, it's hilarious. Incredible characters and character arc.
Voicing is
And-
so good.
Oh my god! Like everything is. I'm like, this literally is 5 stars. Like I don't know what else to tell you. It's just really fucking good. Oh, anyway.
Achievement.
Yeah. Oh yeah. New achievement.
Yeah.
Fucking great. Or the creepy foot stuff. So funny.
Yes. I laughed so hard.
The AI has a foot fetish. Yeah. Fucking dead. Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, highly recommend reading that. But yeah, this is what it looks like inside, and there's salt in the window.
Oh,
So cute.
Beep, 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 beep.
But yeah. Would you guys like anything else?
I'm good on my end.
Well, I do want to ask her if she knows anything about what's been going on. Like, I'll just be like, so you mentioned the fishermen are having troubles. Do you know anything about what's going on with that?
Well, I don't. I wish I did.
Aw.
But it is quite unusual. And the others in town don't like to talk about it.
Of others in town, I overheard a gentleman talking, and he had said you had mentioned something about old debts, but he didn't understand. Would you mind telling us?
Something deep and old is stirring, darling. Same way a pot rattles before it boils over. I don't know how to explain it, and I don't know when it's coming, but there's certainly something.
I believe you're right.
Corvette's gonna look her in like all seriousness. Does the name Krondala mean anything to you?
I have a faint memory. You know, I think I've heard Kenshi speak that name before. And his late son. He used to talk about it often. But he hasn't brought it up since his son died.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well,
Yes, it
perhaps
was
we will
very,
head then,
very sad story.
and 'cause we don't know for sure, but we think perhaps this Kundala beast or creature, whatever it is might be behind this, at least part of it.
Oh, then you must go see Kenshi.
We plan.
I think we will, yes.
I
He
think
came highly recommended from Helfrid.
Oh, Helfrid. He's a darling, isn't he?
He is. His food is so delicious.
It is. He often
Highly
comes
of
and
you as well.
he often
Yes.
brings me food. I think he has a little crush.
Oh.
Yeah,
He's sweet.
well,
And you see as her cheeks deepen a little, just the tiniest
Aw.
bit of pink
Do you
when she
feel
says that.
Do you feel the same?
And she kind of coughs into her tea a little bit.
Yeah.
Max has been alone a long time, child.
All the more reason to be open to a little crush.
Mm-hmm. And she seems to like play with her necklace a little bit and look out the window. Yes, I think it's time to feed Salt. Can I get you all anything else?
No, thank you so much for the readings and for the fine products here at your shop that we have purchased.
I'm just telling you right now that Corvath is gonna try to play matchmaker now that he knows. He's not gonna like rush there right away, but next time we go back to the route, he's gonna
be like, hey.
by the way, this Mags
Absolutely.
lady, what do you know about her?
Oh, so great.
Right.
So is there anything else you guys want to do in here? Ask her or anything?
I'm
before
good
we
so
end?
far. I'm good.
I think, yeah, that hits all my notes and stuff.
Oh wait, Corvath is gonna buy some of the rations, those fish rations, and then feed them to the cat
Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah.
to get it to get it to let him pet it.
Oh yeah, and it does, and it purrs as you pet it, and it does the whole like thing where it butts its head against
Yeah,
your
he does that
hand, and
all
like
the time.
I love those. Yeah, yeah.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Yay.
And that in turn, like now everyone it loves everyone and is going between your legs and like
Oh,
trying to get
Getting-
food from everybody else.
Yeah, it's like, hey.
oh,
This
you're
guy, but what about you?
quite easy to please. She is. Now
Yeah.
Lantern was a little shit.
Oh, Salt and Lantern. You named the shop after your cat.
Of course,
That's so
darling,
cool.
of course.
That's adorable.
Lantern's no longer with us, but
Oh, I apologize for your.
he was old. It's okay. Salt's
Was
getting
he a
there.
black and white cat?
He was a white cat
Hmm.
with interesting eyes.
I love it.
Yeah. All right. Well, we will end there tonight unless you have anything else to say.
Nope.
No, she was just gonna say that she hopes that love blossoms because someone deserves to be happy.
Everybody
Has
deserves a
she-
little love.
I feel like you say that as you're leaving, and you turn and she's blushing and biting her lip. You know, like God damn it. And then she's like, "You get out of here, you troublemakers!" And she like shoos you guys out.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you
Yeah.
hear as she shuts the door, you hear her cackle, like in like a sweet like cackle, not like a witch's cackle.
Happy, like
Yeah, yeah,
Like a little
I
girl
have all
giggle.
these feelings.
Yeah.
And there's nobody here, so I can let them out now.
yeah. Exactly,
Fools bought my
exactly.
poison potion.
Whoa! No, just kidding.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. So we will end there tonight.
Yay.
Excellent fucking night. That was so good, you guys.
That was
Oh
great.
my god, that
That
was
was
so much
hilarious.
fun.
Yes. Oh my god, that was a really good night. I'm going to say I'm not going to give you an XP right now. I need to see how much you guys need, but at the end of next session, you will probably be at level 10. So just I have everyone's.
Even if I'm not there. Or...
I have Eerie, Theron, and Ravenna, and Silvara. No, not Silvara. So Eerie. Oh, Corvath, Eerie, Theron, and Ravenna. I have you guys. Your upgrades are available in D&D Beyond, but I don't have the rest of you. If you feel like looking to see what it is, you can.
I'm not gonna.
But
I'm waiting.
y'all gonna shit your pants because
wait.
this is going to be an epic upgrade for you guys. So I'm very excited. Oh, Corvath, I don't think
So
yours
excited.
is.
Oh, okay.
I think it's Theron, Ravenna. Oh, and Eerie. That's who it was. Yeah. You guys are going to be very happy. But yeah, so, and the rest of you I will get to before next week, because if, depending on where we end next week, we may, do the transformation stuff with that. If you want your item, your remnant to change in any way, let me know before next week. Because I can prompt some new stuff for you. Because it doesn't have to be what I created. Like, you guys can like shape it to your will, like what you want it to look like. So
Like our remnant, what do you mean, like our rings?
your ring and the actual, like, because you have a wand, right, or like a staff. You can change what it looks like, because it, like, the initial thing I just did, what I wanted. But if you want to change what it looks like, you absolutely can, because it forms to your will. So all right. So I will see everyone except Corvath next week.
Yeah.
Corvath, if you want to send me what you want to do to try to hook them up, let me know, and I will. I will let you know how that goes. But thank you guys for a seriously epic fucking night. That was so good.
Oh my god, thank you. This is so
No,
much
yeah,
fun.
no, thank you.
Yeah,
No,
and
yeah.
I'm super excited for Silvara and her path to mastery. Yeah, it's gonna be.
Have time for her to be able to do that.
Yeah. So start thinking about that stuff. I'll send you the details on that so you can start thinking about your, like, stuff. So we can make some plans for that. But all right, have a good night. I'm just gonna stop streaming. So